Yo, what's going on? What's going on, my people? What's going on, my people? Let's get straight into it. Let's get straight into it. My name is Chyna. I am the Mandems voice. And then to this evening, it's going to be a Q&A. Mandems voice versus Chyna the Menace. What does that mean? What does that mean? It means it's basically I'm going to be just speaking a little bit about, it's gonna be free conversation. On top of that, it's going to be, it's Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, and it's going to be an opportunity for men to call in today. And also opportunity for women to call in. Let's just have a conversation. Let's have a conversation. It's pretty free. It's pretty much a free for all today. So we're gonna have a conversation. Pretty much a free for all today. We're gonna have a nice conversation about multiple things. Got rest. Never. No rest. No rest. No rest. No rest for the wicked, as they say. But I'm not wicked, so why would that be? That doesn't make any sense. That does not make any sense. Does it? Mean? So let's see, we've got a chat. Hey, yo, shout out to Joanne Hollyoak. I see you there. First time in the chat. It's always good to have first time people in the chat. It's always good to have first time people in the chat. Of course, shout out to Chloe Girl, we see you. And Doug MPA, that's our moderator. Chat gang, chat gang, chat gang. So let's get started. Let's just read a couple things, guys. So like the video. Of course, subscribe to the channel. Become a member to participate in the members only chat and members only content. The first tier of the membership is the price of a cup of coffee each month. That's $1.99. So, like I said before, we put out free content for you guys. But if you really want to support, then one of the ways is join a membership to the channel. And on top of that, you're going to see Doug in the chat. He's going to be telling you guys to hit the super chat button. That's the way you can donate towards the channel. It is a one-off payment of whatever you deem fit, whatever you think I'm worth. Now, don't say that because it hit me about $1.99. Well, I am whatever you can afford, or whatever you think you want to donate to the channel, and that's called a super chat button. So if you want to support, by the way, you do. But one of the most important things is turning on the notification bells and making sure that you like the video throughout. That's the link to join. That's the link there to join the StreamYard, to join the live stream later on. That's going to be linked there. So you know how it goes. Check my IG. Hold on. Just give me a second. Yeah, calm. Yeah, I got that IG message. So guys, you know how this goes. Shout out to Frenchie XO. You know how this goes. Welcome to the chat. So guys, I'm gonna just make my this is what we do. We get, for the first people that are in here, I say hello to you guys, get you guys inside, pause, and then I'm going to quickly just make myself a hot drink. I do this every single night. Give you a few minutes, give me 5 minutes, and then we're gonna get straight into it. And yes, Doug, that's gonna be good. I'm gonna get straight into it. Then I'm gonna get Instagram involved. In 5 minutes. I'm gonna get Instagram involved in 5 minutes, and then we're gonna go. Yes, it's good. You know what? I love seeing everyone interacting in the chat. This is one of the things that I love to see. I love to see all of you guys interacting with the chat. It's really positive to see it. I love to see it. So yeah. So all right. So I'll be back in 5. Doug, if you just want to just moderate the chat for me, please, and then I'm gonna get onto Instagram, get some people in the chat, and then once we've got a few people in chat, we'll get straight into it. Yeah, we can start with that. Why are you not married, Clip? We can start with that. We can start with that. Thank you very much. Let's get Instagram up in here. Let's get Insta up in here. Who have we got in who have we got in on YouTube? Let me shout out some of the chat. Who we got on YouTube? YouTube. Let me shout out some people. We're about to kick it off. Here I go. But I'm not the mano. Yes, chat gang. Let's assemble. Wait, is it Friday night? It is Friday night. Yo, Shay Blizzy, you know what to do, Shay Blizzy. You need to jump onto YouTube. You know how this goes. You need to jump onto YouTube. There's no whiteboard tonight. It's not a whiteboard session tonight. We're straight going in tonight. It's going to be a call-in on YouTube. So Instagram, you know how this goes. I'm just letting you guys know what's going on, but we take all the calls, all the chat, everything happens on YouTube. So you need to hop across to the YouTube account. I'm not calling in because you want to see my face. I'm already famous. I mean, if you're already famous, it shouldn't be a problem to show your face, should it? Because we already know who you are. Kind of defeats the purpose, right? It kind of defeats the purpose. It really does. It kind of defeats the purpose. So guys, the best way to watch the show is on YouTube. That's the best way to watch the show. So if you actually want to watch the show, then you need to hop across to YouTube. That's where it's going to be. That's where it all happens. That's all the guests. It's a big problem. Thank you very much. I'd like to say you're welcome to stay incognito. That's fine. You can, but just for the benefit of the chat, we need to have our face. You know. So yeah, it's cool. Some of you guys want to chat behind the keyboard. I get it. Some of you guys want to talk behind the keyboard. I get it. It's fine. So tonight's just going to be a call. It's the Mandems voice versus Chyna, the Menace. So I'm going to be probably talking about some of the videos that you've seen, a little bit about what exactly the platform is, and I'm going to give people an opportunity to ask me questions. But you're going to have to call in to ask me questions. So I'm going to answer any of your questions tonight. I'm going to spend the next few hours answering people's questions. We're going to be reacting to some of the videos. We're going to be playing them on the screen, some of the things that you've seen. And yeah, Chyna's greatest hits. That's what we're going to be doing tonight. We're going to be doing that tonight. So we're going to be reacting to a lot of the videos that you've seen. And yeah, so what am I doing? Tomorrow I'm shooting another episode of the Mandems Voice. It's going to be a really good episode. Yeah, I got a lot of it's every single day I wake up, I got more cool things happening. Every time I check my emails, my DMs, my phone, I always got cool opportunities happening. So that's good. That's good. But tomorrow we'll shoot another episode of the Mandems Voice. It's gonna be it's gonna be a very good episode. I'm looking forward to shooting it. It's gonna be a very good episode. So we're watching you watch your footage back. No, we're not watching me watch my footage back. Essentially, it's a conversation. So it's a call in today, but we're gonna be talking about what this is all about and the reactions that you've seen me give and why. And well, yeah, we're gonna just be talking about it because some people don't understand it. Some people don't understand it, even though I repeatedly tell them what we're doing and why we're here. Now, there's no whiteboard tonight. 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 So Instagram as well. What happens as well? Instagram only gives you a limited amount of time on here. Then it cuts out. So once it does that, then we go straight to YouTube. So you're gonna miss out. So it will just be. You won't realize you'll be getting into it, and all of a sudden it's gonna cut out. So the best thing to do is to jump across into YouTube now and just log into the chat, and you can join everybody else. Yeah, that's what it's about tonight. But it's gonna be a straight call in. It's going to be a straight calling show. Like we said, we dropped the StreamYard link. The link's there, and that's the link that you use if you want to join in the chat. And of course, you know, you've seen the call-ins before. You've seen how it goes. Just please have your camera on and your audio on, and I'll be able to get you onto the live stream. So we do a bit of, you know, we're gonna do a bit of presenting first, and then we're gonna get straight into it. Okay, that's what we're doing. That's how we're doing tonight. So yeah, shout out to Chloe Girl. I see you. IJ, what's that? IJJ, Idge. What are we gonna call you? We're calling you Idge. Is that your name? Idge. Let's call you yo IJ. Idgy or IJ. I don't know. One of them. Shout out to Mons. Shout out to Mons. Mons says you don't want me to call in. Trust me. Yes, I do. Tonight is all about that, and it's also men's mental health awareness month, and we want to speak because this is the Mandems voice. I am the Mandems voice. I am the voice of the Mandem, and I speak on behalf of the Mandem. So that's the whole idea. So you know, we want the Mandem to call in. Who else we got in here? Sue says, hey Chyna, Sue, I see you. Welcome to the chat. Guys, as you enter the chat, please like the video. It's quite easy, it's quite simple, it's quite free. And it's the way that YouTube pushes out the content. So please do that. Thank you very much. But Marge, we definitely want to get you in the chat. Like, guys, this is a straight. If you want to jump in the chat, you jump in the chat. I'll take it. I'll take calls now. Like, you know, it's that night. It's that night. If you want to jump in, we can even jump in straight. You can derail the whole evening. If that's what you want to do. We can go straight from now. It's all evening. You know, you got smoke for me, bring it. If you really got smoke for me, tonight's the night. Chyna, that plant is very well kept. I'm surprised. You know what? No, it's real. Watch it grow. To be fair, I have neglected a little bit because of the blinds, and you know how we are. You know, we open the blinds too tough. But yeah, I got some more other plants. I actually got some plants around my house. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna bring them out because I'm actually quite good at growing. That's that crazy, but I am actually quite good. Yeah, thank you. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna bring, when we do the whiteboard, I'm gonna put another plant on the other side, and then I'll put them on the side. I've got quite a few. It's good, right, for oxygen, right? I know it's good for oxygen. It's good for oxygen. Man said, Chai don't want me to be in family too long. Mans, jump on the live. You get me? We go straight in. Yo, turn on your camera, bro. Yo, Doug, you're on the chat. This guy doesn't know. Yeah, Mans, you want to jump in the chat? It's Lindsay. I mean, hey, Lindsay, I know, I mean, I don't know if I know a lot of Lindsays, but I do. But shout out to Lindsay, though. Lindsay, welcome. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. So, guys, we're streaming on YouTube. You know how this goes. We just let Instagram know what's going on. We're streaming on YouTube. I can see more people joining in YouTube. That's good. Seeing people from Instagram joining in. That's good. Yes, man, Dr. Green Farm, yes. Sinners, I can't add you on YouTube because on Instagram they don't let me add no one, bro. Every time I try to do it, they don't let me add nobody on. They've been hating on your boy. They don't. It doesn't let me on. That's why everyone has to come to you. I don't mind anyway, it's fine. YouTube's way better. Alright, cool. Yo, guys, let me just drop the link quickly. Yo, Doug. So, guys, we're going to be reacting to some of the content that you've seen of mine, and we're going to be speaking about it. That's what we're going to be doing tonight. So we're going to be reacting to some of the content that you see. So guys, please like the video as you come, as you step into the chat. Please like the video. If this is the first time you're actually in the chat, welcome. My name is Chyna. I'm the Mandems voice. Please subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell so you're the first person to know when we drop content. And guys, we have 3 separate membership tiers. The first starting at $1.99, and it gets you access to all membership areas. And if you want to support the channel, as many people do, and we appreciate all the people that support the channel, you can hit the dollar sign there and send a super chat, donation, whatever you want to send. It's all good. We appreciate all of it. But yeah, we're going to be reacting to some of the videos. Yeah, shout out to KB. I see you. Yes, KB, welcome in. Shout out to you. Shout out to all the chat gang. I see everybody. Welcome. We're assembling right now. It's Friday night. We're assembling. You know what's going on. Yo, Doug, I can't hear your audio. What? Doug, I can't hear your audio.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right, cool. Sorry about that. It was on mute. So I'm going to try to find some of your greatest hits here. I can't find that Why Are You Not Married clip. You know where that is?
Yeah, it's on my YouTube.
Is it? All right. So
yeah.
Okay, we'll do this one first, and then I'll start presenting, and then try and find that Why I Married one. So
Yeah, cool.
This is when you told that woman she tried to say that she's not a baby mother. I mean, that she's not a baby mama, that she's a person with a mother with children or something like that.
Yeah. The audio's not coming through.
It's not?
No.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can get it. Let me share again. Sorry, take StreamYard. 1 second. Stop. Present. Share. Then
guys, this is I'm gonna drop shout to Sinners podcast. I see you guys inside Sinners. I'm gonna drop you the link, Sinners. You can
okay. Present. Okay, I share my. Okay, present. Okay, I'm sharing my screen, but I think you have to put it in the show.
Hold on a second.
Okay, and let me know if you can hear it.
Yeah, I can hear it. Let's go.
I'm mother of children.
Okay.
I'm no baby mother. I'm mother of children. I'm never a baby mother.
Are you married?
No, but me and my partner were together for 5 years before we had kids.
So if you
I'm not a baby mom.
So if you wasn't married, you're still a baby mom.
I'm not a baby mom.
Well,
I have children.
Okay, let me explain how it works.
If
you have a baby out of wedlock, from a situationship, long-term relationship, doesn't matter if you was engaged. If you wasn't married, you have a baby, that makes you a baby mama. If you're a single mother, you was married, you was divorced, you was widowed. There's a difference between a baby mama and a single mother. So this is how it is. When someone has been married, they bought a ring for him. When someone buys a ring for you, there's a public declaration. They make an announcement to people. The ring, tends to cost money. There's a wedding. There's a dress. A lot of people see it. So there's money. There's thought put behind it. You know what I'm trying to say to you. So if you then get divorced after that, that makes you into a single mother. Now, if you just have a baby out of wedlock from a situationship, from a boyfriend, that was not the same process that someone else did. And if you go ask a married woman, I promise you this, she's not going to say she's the same as you.
I'm no baby mother.
So what exactly went on with that situation?
So yeah, first of all, shout out to the podcast blog in Birmingham and the Birmingham Podcast Hub. Like we were shooting down there, and yeah, we were shooting some content, and essentially, she was a baby mama, and I just told her like what I always say, and she seemed to have a problem with it, and you can see her. She was really pushing back. She was quite angry. She was like, "Oh, I'm not a baby mama," and I was like, "Well, did you get married?" And she's like, "No, but I was engaged." But I was like, "Did you?" So yeah, and for everyone's watching, guys, it's quite simple. Let's just make it quite simple. A baby mama is defined as any woman that has a baby out of wedlock. That's it. Out of wedlock. Wedlock is marriage. So if your child is conceived and it's born out of wedlock, yes, you're a baby mama. Simple. And a single mother essentially is anyone that is married, widowed, and has a child. And what I find the problem is people get more focused with the word, rather than the fact that in both cases you're raising the child without a father, and you place the child at every statistical disadvantage when you take the father out of the home for any reason. And people way too concerned with the word rather than the fact of the outcome. Yes, but yes, on the face of it, it looks the same. But to men, we look at women differently. So yes, the outcome might be yes, both the fathers are not in the home. Yes, okay. But how was that child created? And it's very important to men, because we want to know that you're a woman that actually someone cared about versus a woman that just trapped a man or situation, or you know what I mean? Like it's two types of women, and women don't like to. They seem to have a problem that men have a standard. I find it quite weird, to be honest with you.
All right, I got the next one. All right, hold on. I think this is the one.
Go on, I'm gonna get another one.
All right. Your old friend.
Which one?
Let's go.
Oh, let's go. Wait, hold on.
Let me know.
Wait, before we play this one, hold on. Wait, can we bring him in? Yes. Shout to Speedy. Is that Speedy?
Yeah.
Hey, we got Speedy from Sinners podcast in here, and we're about to play the famous clip, bro.
Let's go.
What did you guys have this planned or something? Did you just, because it feels like you just showed up, like what's going on? Let's go.
Bro, just in that you're live, and I just thought, yo, let me just join this. Let me see if I can contribute.
So,
you know what I mean?
So let me first say, like, the best part about this clip is this is the dichotomy. This is the dichotomy in the male space. You have Chyna, who speaks for real men. Then you have this fucking simp punk right here, who is just dangerous to men. This guy is dangerous. He's made almost
Why'd you say he's dangerous to men? Why'd you say this guy's dangerous?
It's because he's made every mistake that you could possibly make, but because he's a light-skinned, decent-looking dude, he keeps getting second chances. Like he keeps wiggling where normal men get audited and humbled. I mean, he keeps being able to step back up to the plate, but he's made every mistake a man could possibly make, and he has the nerve to call himself a role model. Get out of here, man! I'm telling you, this clip was perfect because Chyna is what's good for men. This guy right here, I don't even know his name. I don't even remember. Mr. Lightskin over here, he'll lead men off the cliff. So I love this.
Let's play the clip. Let's play the clip.
We'll
play the clip and then we'll get Speedy because this is actually his show. It's Cine's podcast. It's his podcast. Let's play the clip.
Let's go.
Watching this, what are you gonna?
Okay,
bro. Anyone that's watching this, what are you gonna do if a man asks for your yard, then you see him face to face?
Apparently, sit next to him and talk.
Wow. You man, you know. Hey, you see my respect for you, man, Don't do that. Don't scream.
No.
Don't do that, bro. Because you're feeling bad because these men are around you, your guys, but I'm by myself, bro. I will do you right now. Pause, bro. Fuck all that talk, cuz. You're talking all the hype, bro. Forget this podcast. Don't do the hype, bro. Don't do the hype. Don't do it.
You know what's funny?
No, just don't do the hype, cuz. You know what? Then the podcast. Let's just step outside with my.
We'll do that afterwards.
No.
Don't bite. Don't get triggered.
No, but bro, it's not that man don't get triggered, but you got a man here that said something to man. I blinded. Now he's trying to talk wicked because he got a man around him, cuz. You're trying to talk.
I don't even. You know what's funny?
Bro,
you're clearly bigger than me. I don't think I could beat you in a fight.
Bro, I will slap the fuck out you, cuz. Are you nuts, bro?
I don't care.
So let me just say, we live in a world where not enough people have gotten punched in the mouth. That's what it comes down to. I'm sorry, man. And this was the ultimate example. And you know what? I'm not the realest one out here, but I have a couple of people I've met in my life where you're like, the only reason why you're saying what you're saying is because there's artificial systems in the way. But if this were 1,000 years ago or 500 years ago, 100 years ago, you would have got dealt with, and that's exactly what's happening right now. And that's why it pains me that people don't understand why Chyna reacted the way that he reacted.
So let me give
go ahead.
some people some backstory about this scenario, right? So let me just give you some people some backstory about the scenario. So that guy's name is, just for the base of this, I never like to shout him out, just so we know what we're talking about. His name is Bruce, aka the male role model. So initially, I was on the Missing Peace podcast. Shout out to Alicia for Missing Peace podcast, and we had a little bit back and forth, but it was good. It was good back and forth, you know, like it was kind of good back and forth. Good content, which, you know, didn't mind it. And then later on, he went on to Cancel Culture podcast, and he went on to say that, you know, he's in a polygamous relationship with his wife, and he allows her to sleep with multiple men unprotected, to the point of where people started saying, what about diseases? Like, he was like, oh, he don't care. So based
he
upon
also said that any woman he's with, he would let them sleep with other men. Like he said, in general, he would do it.
Yeah. So based upon that simple thing, I simply said to him, oh, well, if you allow your wife to sleep with multiple people and you do unprotected, then how do you know the kids are yours? You might want to DNA test those kids. Now, I think, guys, in the chat, can you guys please tell me if that's like I want to know if that's like, was that a problem in what I asked? Was that a weird question? Because one of the things I want to say to people, one of the things I always say is, if you have sex, then one of the outcomes of sex is you can have a child. So I simply said, oh, but he went mad after that. He started saying, oh, take it back. And I was like, what am I going to take it back for? Like, I didn't say anything. He's like, if you don't take it back, you're going to see. So then he then proceeded to go and message girls that knew me or knew of me and start asking for my home address. Now, none of these girls actually knew where I lived, but they just knew me. So they messaged me and they sent me the screenshots. I saw the message, and this was... And I didn't do anything because it's online. I'm not going to do anything. Then I came to Birmingham, and obviously they arranged to meet up. And when it was off air, we was all off air, and I went to spud him. And then he said, "Don't spud me. We're not friends." And I said to him, "Oh, we're not friends now." He said, "No." So then what happened was, I set pace in that moment, but none of these guys knew what I was going to do. So then when it's happened, they're like, "Oh, what's going on?" So obviously I've stuck it on him. I was like, "Why are you asking for my yard?" Then he was moving bare shook. So that was off air. So everything's cool now. So one on air, you see me, I'm moving happy-go-lucky. They're asking, what is your greatest sin? He then says that, oh, my greatest sin is asking people for Chyna's yard. So now on air, what he's done is he's pushed me, right? So now I have to react. Like, and then after doing all of that, I'm in a room full of people I don't know. Like, I don't know who's these guys or whatever. I've come from London to Birmingham by myself, and he's trying to antagonize the scenario. And I'm saying, look, forget all of this. Let's just step outside and handle this like men. Like, you know what I'm trying to say to you? And then even after when they squashed it down, he starts sending little jibes in because he knows he's protected. Cool. So for someone like me on the internet, people are going to look at this. They're going to be like, oh, but Chyna, you didn't do anything. And I have to explain to people, I don't have to do anything. Yeah? I'm responding to a potential threat, right? The person that makes the threat needs to do something. So people need to understand this. Like, and the moment I was in his face and I realized he wasn't about nothing, I was cool. So everyone saw that. It's gone viral. It's been clipped up in a way to make me look like I'm a crazy person when I'm not. And then at the end of it, he's going to block me on social media, and he continues to speak about me. But guys, he's irrelevant. I'm the most relevant thing right now. He's completely irrelevant. Without speaking about me, without mentioning me, no one speaks about him. So I don't speak about it. We had our moment in time. It's been shown. And what is also, I'm not going to smack no one live on a podcast and have everyone make money, have everyone make money off me, look crazy now. But what I will do is, if you ever try to image me or pull my, I'm going to react straight away wherever I am. And if you're about stuff, it's going to get cracking. But it's not going to be because I'm aggressor, no. But I will always meet any disrespect right in its head. Speedy, what have you got to say about it?
Well, boy, you're not talking rubbish. You told the truth. Still, obviously, when you walked in the building, you bought your drinks. That wasn't the one with the dolls? You didn't bring the dolls that time, did you? Was that
no, different time. Yeah.
But yeah, obviously you came on good vibes. Still, I'll be honest. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, remember, you know, I gotta sit on the fence. You know what I'm trying to say? I gotta instigate. I gotta wind them up. That's my job.
No, but you know what, Stevie? You know what? I really like. It's good you're on here because no one's even heard like just an independent because you've seen it all. Like you've watched it all. Like you've seen it all. Obviously, like it's on your show. Like just talk about it. Like your opinion and what you've seen from them.
Well, first off, I want to say to the guy from the Senators, you guys have one of the best soundboards in the game, man. You guys have a great soundboard, man. All your sound effects are just banging, and you guys' timing is great too. So good job with that, bro.
What you say? Yeah, man. But obviously, like I said, that my job was there to instigate in it. So we obviously already seen what was going on the Missing Piece podcast. So obviously, when you was having you back and forward online, I could see that it was going to a place where there was a conversation to be had that could have been lost within just comments and, you know what I mean? Like just little petty arguments. So if you're going to really have an argument or you're going to talk about it, let's do it on cam, on the Sinners. There's no better place. You get me? But it was mad because obviously, like I said, you came in the building. Obviously, you was willing to have the discussion.
Yeah.
But, like, you came on good vibes then. You know what I'm saying?
I came with drinks, bro. I came with drinks, like.
You came in good vibes, drinks. You offered everyone a drink.
Yeah.
You did that. Bruce was already there still.
I tried to spud him, yeah. I tried to spud him, yeah.
Yeah. But you see from that moment then, that for me, that's when it was mind games. It was mind games. Obviously, people came with a plan. You get what I'm trying to say? So let's look at it from my perspective now. I know that you're coming, yeah?
Yeah.
And I know that Bruce is coming. So I know what your agenda is, and I know what Bruce's agenda. We needed someone in the middle of that to kind of stir the pot in it. So that's where Alexis Reed came into it. You get what I'm trying to say?
Bro, she was a demon.
Yeah. She hollered at the right time. You get what I'm saying? And obviously, you two was going to have a conversation, but I also know that you got an agenda with the OnlyFans.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I needed that third piece of the puzzle. And I also knew that Alexis is not a hard, easy one to handle because Bruce also, you know, like, I'm not saying he's got a problem with OnlyFans, but like he's probably got his opinions, probably different to yours, but it's also not going to match with hers, isn't it?
Yeah.
So for us, this was the perfect lineup. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
But like I said, you came on good vibes, like you always have. Obviously, every time you come to Brum, except for the last time you come down and he's hungry. Except for the last time. You get what I'm saying?
All right. I'm gonna finish up the clip because there's like 50 more seconds, and then we can talk about the rest of it.
Yeah, hold on.
I don't fight because I think I would win.
Okay.
When I fight because I have something to defend. That's the
what are you
difference.
defending? You're defending nothing. There was no beef. I don't understand what you're creating an invisible beef for, man. You do realize that.
That's how you see it.
Chyna, I think you should stop drinking that.
Bro, you're creating an invisible beef for, man. I'm so confused. I don't understand what it is. Like, but the thing is, I'm here now, innit? I'm here now. So whatever you want, whatever your problem is, we can just settle it now like men.
I'm told you I'm over it.
Bro,
and I've been over it.
Bro, you just talk.
Do you not see how calm I am?
Bro, listen. You're calm because you got your guys around you and you fools. Bro, you got calm, bro. You got man behind you trying to hold man back, bro. Seriously, I'm just respecting
no
the
one
team.
jump in.
Bro, I'm just respecting the studio. Understand this. I'm respecting the studio.
We gotta have respect for the studio.
I'm respecting the man them in
What
here.
have I said?
You're egging it on.
Because the man them is certified.
I've said I don't want to fight him.
We're going to move on this because you lot are going to end up fighting.
I'm respecting the man them in here because the man them are certified.
We've got man in there that ain't going to let it happen. So
I don't know why you're trying to draw man out when you're
Chyna. Chill.
Look.
Oops. Sorry, that's my fault.
Look, first Speedy. Look, I just want to just carry on from what Speedy was saying. Look, apart from the last time when I was talking, but Speedy, I'm very relevant right now. I need some looking after. I need extra things that we'll talk about.
Nah, that's like I said. Obviously, bro, you're very strong in your points, innit? But obviously, when you're on the podcast table and when you're off, it's two different things, innit? Obviously, you stay strong on your word, innit? But you also show manners and respect. So I definitely got to give you juice for that, bro. Like, obviously, you're coming from London and we're coming down to Brum. Like he says, well, obviously, you know, man, now, innit? But like, you know, like there's never going to be a situation in the building with you because you show nothing but respect, bro. But like I says, you came in, you showed everyone respect, even Bruce, and my man straight away when we ain't brethren. Why are you spotting me?
Mm.
And it was like, that's when, if I had to keep the soundboard down there, I would have pressed murderer. You get what I'm saying? That's when it started.
You was live, you know. You was live. You had to, you cut off the live. You was live, bro. You was live.
Oh yeah. I was live. Man had to jump in the middle. I don't know if anyone was gonna fight, but it got a bit heated for a second. You get what I'm trying to say?
Because I was like, what you want to do? What? We're gonna do it instant. Like I didn't. He wanted.
Yeah. That's when you asked the question, because I wasn't even aware at that point that you knew about someone asking for his yard. Like that wasn't. We didn't know none of that stuff.
Okay, so let me just talk about this, yeah. And this is what I said to people when I discovered it, yeah. And I looked at the messages. I said to myself, I'm not going to get drawn out, because it's going to be a month between now and me going to go and do that. If I get drawn out, I'm going to be getting drawn over the internet, and I can't do nothing over the internet. Where I come from and how I've always do stuff, I don't do stuff on the net. I will see you when I see you, innit? So I didn't say nothing to you. I didn't say nothing. So I kept it like normal. So he never knew that I knew what I knew. He only knew when I stuck it on him. And the thing is, it wasn't going to be that deep. I was going to pull him aside and say to him, listen, bro, like, why you get me? It was going to be a calm thing. I was going to chat to him and say, listen, don't do that, because like it can end very badly. Like, but he decided to then go on air and push my button. So now, Speedy, we have a scenario, right? Like, if I don't check him for it, it's either going to be this. Oh, Chyna, what? A man said I was looking for your yard, and what? You didn't do nothing. Yeah. Oh, you got bare energy for girls, but when you come on the air and a man's talking about you're not gonna do nothing, then if I do something, oh my gosh, I can't believe you did. Like, we live in a weird world, right? But
yeah, it's a lose-lose situation because people
So
call you out and they expect you to not do anything.
That's why it was a game of chess. But what both sides didn't really consider is who was going to be in the middle. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So that's what I'm trying to say. So just imagine we didn't have that person in the middle, and his chess game was to draw you out like that. It could have been a fight potentially.
Look, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, bro.
Yeah.
If that was any other podcast, I'm flipping the table. Everything's getting. I'm just, bro. You don't have to. You have to understand how, like I was running bare scenarios in my head. It was like, I'm telling you something, Speedy. If it wasn't your studios, the whole thing's getting crashed. Because at that point, I feel like I'm being set up. The whole thing's getting crashed. I swear to God.
That's what it would have seemed like, though. It would have seemed like a setup from the way that he was talking. You get what I'm trying to say? But like I said, you sat down on
look, I had Mandem calling me after they seen this. Do we need to go to Brum? Is everything okay? Like, he doesn't understand what he doesn't understand what he actually did. He don't because he's not from where I'm from, and I don't come on. See, you get a lot of men that come on podcasts and they want to talk about, I've done this, I've done that, I'm this and I'm that. You'll never see me do that. The reason why you never see me do that is because if you know, you know. And if you don't know, the whole idea is that you're not supposed to know. I've never understood people that want to claim. First of all, shout out to all the man that go into the Bing and that, but in reality, it just means you got caught on the move. Means you got caught on the glide. Like, the realest people I know never got caught, and that's the era I'm from. So when all these men talk this, I didn't come off of podcasting. I'm not here to start screaming about. I talk about my slush business. I talk about my come up. I talk about working in event security, film. I talk about all the positive. I talk about my family. But if you ever think that where I'm from, that I'm a nobody, then just go and do your work research, and it will come back clean.
Well, guess what, though? On the other side of that, though, if you did show too much aggression, it would, like you said, it wouldn't look good on you. So the fact that you managed.
But I'm saying, I'm straddling the balance of like, look, listen, days, I'm not stupid, I'm not ignorant. Like I'm a university graduate, I'm an intellectual person, bro. I'm not stupid.
If I can chime in on this subject real quick, okay, so we have to redefine what too much aggression is, okay? Kevin Samuels, he helped redefine what aggression is, because he said, look, in the black community, we're used to one-way verbal violence. Women can talk to men, and simps can talk to men any way they want, and you're supposed to remain stoic and let them do it. Kevin Samuels said no. St. Kevin said no. Match their energy, and that's exactly what Kevin Samuels did, and that's what Chyna can do. Being too aggressive is jumping up and hitting a man in the face. We need to stop doing this whole, a real man would be stoic. No, there is a war.
Like, Steve, I get it, Steve. You know what, yeah? Like, see what? I get it, because one of the reasons why I like coming down to Sinners because I feel like you man get me. Like you get me. You might actually understand me. Like you know what I mean. And
Now,
even when you
let me just hear your point. Let me hear where you're gonna go with it first.
Who me?
Now, what's Doug?
Doug, go.
I'm Doug MPA. So yeah. So there's a war on masculinity right now.
Yeah.
Young men are suffering. You know, your best friends are getting taken to the cleaners paternity court, getting denied access to their children. There are serious issues going on right now, and we have to speak up about it. So this whole, we need to redefine what being aggressive. Because I get passionate. I've helped the young men. I've seen them suffer, and when I hear foolishness from women and simps, especially when you're not trying to sleep with the women, or a simp is talking trash, you gotta match their energy. This whole stoicism, look, those days are over, in my opinion.
Yeah.
We need to be able to match these people's energy, because people that are verbally violent, a lot of times the only thing that they'll understand is verbal violence. So stop this whole being too aggressive. I draw the line like a man, anything short of a man getting up and perpetuating violence, that's too aggressive. But if someone comes at you verbally aggressive and abusive, you have all the right to match their energy, especially in a podcasting space.
I agree with what you're saying. But like this is why you say too aggressive, because it can get out of hand, and it depending on where you are. So you have to understand your surroundings at all times, whether or not you got passion in what you're saying and how you're delivering it. You still have to understand your surroundings. So especially when you're dealing with another man. So like in that instant, like I says, with the situation there, Chyna could have took it too far, or Bruce could have pushed him too far, and then you could have been tricked out your position, and now you're doing something for people to judge you in a certain way. You're still a man. I'm not telling you to not be aggressive or assertive in what you're doing, but there's always a time and a place, and controlling your emotions is at the utmost for me personally.
So my thing to that is that, okay, you can get passionate. People, especially women, they think that a man getting passionate or a man getting angry automatically leads to violence. I don't think that's true. When I was young, my father told me straight up, he said, when you face adversity, there are two knee-jerk emotions that you're going to feel. If tragedy happens, or like adversity, anger or sadness. My dad used to say, get angry about something, because anger is an emotion of action, not violence particularly, but action. We need to stop associating passion and anger immediately with violence. Some of the best men in history have been passionate men who get angry about their issues and go do something about it. But this whole, if he gets passionate, he's going to get violent. We need to stop that. We need to stop it.
Yeah,
no.
like I did a live show the other day. Shout out to Jedi Speakonomics, and there was one of the speakers there, and he said, actually, I had to get him after that, but he was like, to the angry gentleman on the stage, and I was looking around like, he's like the angry young man, and Speedy, I'm looking behind like, who's he talking? Oh, me? Oh, you're not talking to me? Oh, and I had to really get at him, and I was like, listen, I said to him, I'm tired of people I said, he's an older guy, he's a speaker, but I said, you guys have been here a long time, you fake community leaders, you haven't done anything. You talk a good game, all you, especially you road man community leaders, all you ex-jail man, and all you guys that have turned, you talk a good game, but you don't do anything, yeah? You don't want to hold anyone accountable, but you get a man like me that speaks with passion, that's willing to actually speak on issues, and you call him aggressive. Nah, this is passion, and when you meet strong men, we recognize strong men, and weak men see strong men as a threat. And what you're gonna tell me I'm aggressive? Nah, bro, I'm passionate, and this is the problem. There's a war on masculinity, and they're trying to tell you that when you see a man that's strong, assertive, and is not scared, all of a sudden it's no. I just understand something that I'm not scared in any of these rooms that I enter, and it doesn't mean that I'm going to do something. It just means that if you ever take it too far, I'm okay. Like, I'm okay, and that's what it means. It means that I'm not scared to poke the bear. I'm not scared to say what I want to say, because deep inside of myself, I'm comfortable with my beliefs and who I am. And I'm never going to be tricked out of my position. And that's what I'm trying to say to you. Like, I just know the damage it would do for me long term. But I also know the good that that video did. Speedy, how much it went viral, but so many people understood. It got picked up by every single blog in the UK.
It did.
We got so much. Shout out to Richard Blackwood, because for me, like, that clip of Richard Blackwood's, like, for me, Richard Blackwood is the king of reinvention. For me, if I look at somebody and I say, okay, who's had a long career in the UK? Richard Blackwood, because it's been ups, it's been downs. I'm talking about from when he's been on TV before black people was on TV. He had so many different roles. And when you see someone like that, you know, Speedy now he's in my DMs giving me, you know, advice and certain things, it's like, raw, like the content's really getting out there, because he's someone that I would be looking at his age that has done multiple things. And it's like, you never know who's rating your content. That's happened so many times, to be honest with you. But I'm just saying, something that recently, and that all sparked from that moment where I had so many other people that messaged me, they're like, bro, it's mad how you controlled your temper car. If I heard a man was asking for mine, nah, I would have done this, I would have done that. Nah, you was wrong. And in the same light that it had me looking a bit crazy, it also had me showing that I showed so much calm and resolve when people actually understand the scenario. So I think for me, it was a good clip, because it made me go viral, and it also showed people that this podcast space, and I think it also made people probably just say, you know what, I might want to behave a little bit more on podcasts. Do you know what I mean? I shouldn't be poking people a little bit, because it can get real, and when it gets real, certain people don't want it. So for me, it was a good moment for me. It was and that's why I don't need to repeat the moment. We've had the moment, and the thing I'm disappointed about, Speedy, because we could have really had this moment, built up to a boxing fight, you know what I mean? Built up to a live show. He was supposed to be my king up. It could have been fun. Like, he took it past something that should have been fun.
Chyna, if I can say one thing. So, you know, my brother and I, we ran like a informal kind of mentorship group in the Washington, D.C. area, where at one time I was mentoring like 20 guys between the ages of like 22 and 35, right? And this last election, 12% more African American men voted for Donald. I can't say his full name because your stream might get flagged. The orange man, let's just put it that way. You know, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah,
the president from 2016 to 2020. 12% more black men voted his way than, you know, for the other way. And some of the guys I used to mentor, they voted that way. And hey, you can vote for whoever you want. But I asked them why. And there's such a lack of strong masculine leadership in the American black community. Young boys will not look at a woman and say, you know, I want to be Michelle Obama when I grow up, because we know that women have an easier life than men in general. So I asked a lot of the young guys, why did you vote for DT? And they said, you know what? It's because he's loud, he's passionate, he's successful. I want to be like him. He's like a successful story. He doesn't take any crap. This is why these young guys connected with him. So we need more of this type of passion in the space, because for 40, 50 years, our voices have been silenced. We're supposed to be, black men are supposed to be meek and you know, and not be aggressive. And no, those days are over. And we need intellectuals to be passionate. We see too many rappers and athletes who are passionate and stuff, but who wants to talk to them? We need intellectual, well-studied people to be passionate, because that's what the youth are thirsting for, especially young men.
Speedy, what do you think about what he has to say about that?
About people, needing passionate people.
Yeah,
that goes without saying. You get what I'm trying to say? Like that's everything, innit? Like if you got something to say and you stand on your word and you mean something, then make sure you heard. Especially if you're promoting positivity and a positive change, especially within the community. You get me? Like, I'm all for that. You get me? And sometimes how you deliver the message, course, you got to put a bit more oomph in it, because sometimes you're not being heard how you need to be. And like he says, as a man, sometimes you have to push up your chest and say what you got to say. You get me?
But Speed, please Please tell these people I'm the same off camera as on camera. Please tell them it's not. Please tell them it's not.
No, you're the same, bro. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Obviously, you got your points and you say your points. Whether or not people agree with you or not, yeah, you're spreading your message. There's no doubt about that. You get what I'm trying to say? I can't say that. I can't speak on nothing like that, like you're saying.
Bro, I'll be real, yeah. And speaking for me, it's like because it's organic. Like we've always spoken it. Like every time we come back, you're like, "What's happened now?" Like it's always like, "Oh, but I don't even know."
Yeah.
But you know, we're not active, right? So it's that thing where all I've ever done is I get so much. Listen, if someone don't like me in this podcast space, understand it's that person. It's not me. Look how much people show me love everywhere I go. Like look at all the platforms I'm on. So if someone doesn't like me, it has nothing to do with me. I like everybody. Pause. Do you get me? Like because that's just no, because that's in my nature. That's how we've come up. Like I will show you love. You show me love back. But the moment you try to hate on me or do anything, I will. It's called instant correction. It's called It's instant correction stops anything else happening. The moment you see something you don't like, you stop it. You check it. It's how I've grown up. It stops a lot of further scenarios. And to the point of where people can't even understand how you can do it like that. It's just like the moment you hear something or you don't agree, just say it. And then it lets everyone know your position. You also know where everyone is. It's quite a good way to live your life. Because it separates the people because once you know what people truly think or how they feel about something, it lets you know if you want to be around them. You know what I mean? And I've always been like that. I'll just say what I think. And if you don't like it, then at least I know I don't need fake people around, man. So I think in the podcast space, especially with the things, really, look, let's be real. In the UK, it's quite a crabs in the bucket mindset with the podcast space, right? And I don't have that mindset. So I go to the spaces. In actual fact, I make podcasts, unheard of podcasts, heard of Speedy. I make unheard. He was like, what podcast? Why is that? Yeah. But seriously, I will go on platforms, and the whole idea is that's what we want to do. And then big people pay notice, but it was not because we were knocking on the doors. We don't care what they're doing. They don't have our content. They don't have a multi-platform. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we know our numbers because we've had the numbers out there. I know my numbers. I know what I do. I know, I know what I do on a live show. Like, these guys can't do what I do because I show what I do and I do it effortlessly. Do you know why, Speedy? Because I am just being me. And when you're being you is one of the easiest things to do. It really is. You just, so yes, I understand. Like, I don't want to be getting drawn out on the net, and I won't be. But that scenario happened, and I had to react like that. If it happened again, would I react like that? Yes, I would, because
Chyna, go to
when it comes to safety. Sorry, when it comes to something like that, you know what I mean? I will always react like that, but I will never do something on camera that's going to mess up my drinks brand, mess up all the other things that I've gone to go and do, and then someone's going to be like, "Oh, you're on the internet knocking some guy out or doing something." And more importantly, I'll be real with you. People that tend to do that, they'll tend to go to the police and then get me put in jail or something, and then I look at all the things I was doing, and then everyone else is going to benefit from the fact that I'm not around, and I'm not stupid. You know what I mean? Like I said, innit? So that would not be a smart move. My thing was this: he got exposed, and they say his skirt got lifted. We discovered what he was, and no, we exposed the bitch in him, and that was it essentially. And then after that, I don't have no more desires to have any more conversations about it or to have any sit downs, any powers, because I'm relevant. I'm doing things, and last time I checked, I don't know what was he doing. What was he seen last seen? WhatsApp? What was he doing? I ain't seen that you. So I'm saying. So, but yeah, man. Big up Sinners though, man. Sinners, the world's most dangerous podcast. Hey, Sinners, what's going on, man? How are the awards going out in Birmingham for best podcast, and you're not getting awards? What is going on? What is going on?
Chyna, real quick, go to Sully Montari's comment that he put. Look at it and put it on the screen.
Let me read it. Sorry. I think every cloud has a silver lining. Chyna took one step back, letting his emotions get to him, has taken him 1,000 steps forward, and it's one of my favorite podcasts. Yeah, man. Thank you, bro. Like, you know what? It's crazy because that's how I feel. Like, in the beginning, I can't lie, Speedy. Like, but the amount of people that understood, like, the amount of people that, and when I gave it, context, it was like, everyone's like, yeah, I would have done worse. I don't know how you did it. People are like, no, you should have crashed him. And it lets people know how much resolve I have, you know what I mean? And also the fact that, look, when I look at someone in the eye, Speedy, I know what you're about, innit? And the moment I looked at him, I just realized this is all for show. Like, you know what I mean? And then even after we squashed it, then he's like, oh, apparently you're going to just talk to him. I'm like, But you know what type of fire I had in me, Speedy? I don't think you understand what type of, like, it's not a, do you know what it is? It's this thing where, like, I've met people like this before, and they will antagonize you, they will do all this stuff, and the moment you do something, they're literally gonna just call the feds on you. Like, I've met these guys before, I know about these guys, and he's one of those guys. And in that moment, I said, nah, you're not gonna trick me, bro. Like, I'm like, nah, you're not gonna trick me. I know what this is. At that moment, I knew exactly what this was. I want you to react because I want you to ruin everything. Do you know what I mean? But all that did was basically just give me so many more opportunities. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so yeah, that's why we don't have to do it again. It's the video's there. It's been chopped up. It's gone everywhere. Millions of views all over the platforms. Why do I have to sit down with this guy again? There will never be a moment as good as that again because it's happened and it's organic. Anything else now is trying to repeat live in the past. I'm fine. We got the moment. We move on. And, you know, like I said, it was for many people that was their favorite Cyna show. And listen, like I said it, I'm in 2 of your top shows, but I say that proudly because I like to know when you know what I mean. When I go to a platform and I give them the best show, or that's like, yeah, I'm like it also confirms what I'm doing. It validates the fact that I'm here because people want me to be here. Look, we got monetized in 10 months. On average, it takes 18 months. In all honesty, if I started doing lives, I could have done it in 5 months. He was telling me to go live lots ago, but it just took me a while to kind of figure out my format and kind of what I wanted to do. You know what I mean? But I could have done this I could have been monetized 5 months ago. That's how much love I had because the 1,000 subscribers came in that quickly. You know what I'm trying to say to you? And so I've only ever reacted to what people wanted from me. I never wanted to be a podcaster. I went on Pearl, shout out to Pearl. I went on Pearl's platform. I went viral. They said, what's your YouTube? I said, I don't have one. They said, why not? You need one. I said, do I? They said, yeah, start one. I said, okay. They were like, start a podcast. I said, I don't know nothing about podcasts. So I said, look, if you give me 1,000 subscribers, I will. And then all that happened was that I started getting invited on more podcasts. And I was like, I'll keep going. And then I got my 1,000 subscribers. And I was like, cool, I need to start it. And then from that moment, it's been what it's been. But it's never been. So a lot of people start podcasts because they want to do this. I just kind of fell into this and I'm like, okay, then now I'm doing live shows and now we'll monetize. And it's just like, for me, you have to go to the path of less resistance. And for me, this is just organic and it just flows, Speedy. So even hooking up with you, man, like I said, I saw you guys way before you was what you are now. You know what I mean? Like, and that's because. And I was like, yeah, I liked it. And I could recognize real. I don't know you, man. Bro, that could have been, you know what I mean? And from the moment I went there, the love has been there and it's just been, you get me? So, like, for everyone that thinks when they see me, bro, I'm good, man. Like, and I got mad respect for the Cyna team. And we're going to do so much more. You know what I mean? People don't even know what we're going to do, but it's just, you know, like, they think you're a bit of a... Speedy, they think you're a bit of a couple. I've seen a couple guys. They didn't like the last show. They felt like he was trying to get onto me a little bit. They said Speedy was trying to get onto you a little bit. She's trying to shame you, Chyna. They said he's trying to shame you.
Whenever you guys, whenever you're ready, Chyna, let the next clip in. You have to hit the screen. But go ahead and respond, Speedy. Go ahead.
Speedy, go on.
What was it saying I was getting onto you about?
Well, everything. They just didn't like. They're like, well, you know, you're getting a bit old, Chyna. Don't you think your mind has to change?
Yeah. He was poking the bear, man. I watched that show. I was like, man, bro's coming at Chyna kind of hard a little bit.
Hey, listen, that's my job. That's my job. It's your job to respond. Yeah, I'm here to sit down and make it easy. I'm throwing tasks at you, and you're handling them too well. So let me come with a curveball. You know what I'm saying? Let me come with a curveball. How can you handle that?
You have to share my shared screen, Chyna.
Huh? Yeah, when you hit me with that, I was a little bit like, hey, what are you doing that for? Hey, I was a little bit like, Speedy, what one?
But come on. Obviously, when we're on there, it's open and honest, isn't it? So you gotta be able to handle all anything that's thrown at you, innit?
Yeah, I can, but I can't.
Or if you can't handle it, who are you then? Because it's not like you never handled it. Nah, but it's not. You didn't not handle it though, innit?
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Like you didn't say, like I didn't. Well, I don't think you answered anything that I said wrong, and I didn't go against anything that you said.
I just said, I was like, what are you coming at? I was like, Speedy, man, what are you coming at me for, man? What am I speaking?
Okay. Okay, next clip.
Yeah, let's go.
You're talking about. You're talking about Mandems. I didn't understand.
Why are you not married? All these hyenas, let's go!
Yeah? Because look at what I got to pick from. Look at you women. This is what I got to pick from. Look at you women. Who wants to marry you? Who wants to marry you? Who wants to marry you?
Wait. I'm going to play it again. I'm going to play it again. Because this, to me, this is the UK clip of the year. I've seen, I'm in America. I've seen it here. But this, I'm going to play it one more time. I love this. This is great.
So, you're talking about Mandems.
Listen to the hyena come in.
I didn't understand.
So good.
Yeah? Because look at what I got to pick from. Look at you women. This is what I got to pick from. Look at you women. Who wants to marry you? Who wants to marry you? Who wants to marry you?
Oh, no, baby mom. Who want to marry you?
All right, Chyna, explain this to the audience, please.
So guys, so that was shout out to Pod and Party Noise and Banter. That was in South London. So I was a guest speaker. And do you remember the girl we had yesterday? She was actually the girl that was asking me the question. The girl that we had on the live last night. And they basically asked me, why are you not married? And I was going to give them explanation. And it really explained to them why I'm not married. And then I started getting heckled by the hyenas. You can hear them, Chyna, why are you not married? Why are you not married? So I was going to articulate and give them a different response. But when they started doing that, I just said, oh, okay, you want to do that? Okay, you don't want Chyna, you want the Menace, So I said, okay, do you know what? Who wants to marry you? Look what I've got to pick from. Then the room went mad. I said, a bunch of baby mamas. Who wants to marry you? Look at you. And then, well, I can't lie. It was gunshot after that. After that, it was just pure pandemonium. People were like, bro, how did you get out alive? How did you get out? I told them, you know how I got alive? Because in real life, they love me. Don't listen to what they say in the comments. Even in real life, I can tell them who wants to marry you, and guess what? They're still gonna love me because women love a man that has position and stands on something. I'm not a simp. I don't simp for OnlyFans girls. I don't simp for none of these baddies. I don't simp for them because simping is what's created a problem. The men that these women respect don't simp for them. The men that are not liking the video, liking their pictures in the comments, in the DMs, those are the ones that they chase after. They never pick the men that are, and until men start understanding that you are the prize, you won't get it. You won't ever get it. But I get it. I've got it in it. And so I've come here to say something. I don't, and the saddest thing is all jokes aside, is look at what I really have to pick for. I'm a guest speaker. I've come to speak about something, and they can't even give me the respect. And it's something that I continuously have in these things, in our spaces. The heckling, and they don't want me to articulate points. They don't want that. They want the moments. And guess what? I don't mind them too. I don't care because you know what it is? Love. I love the fact that people got love for me and they support what I'm doing, and everyone got love for Chyna. I love that, man, and the content's going viral. But guess what? Equally, I love the hate because it's both energy. It's a strong reaction. Whether or not you're gonna write a long caption of how much you love my content and you support it, or you're gonna write a message and tell me, oh, do you get me, all about your life, oh, you can't get no girls, or whatever you want to write. Like the OnlyFans girls, you want to be moving mad and saying, oh, yeah, you can do that. But as long as you give me a reaction, that's cool to me. It's all energy. The one thing I don't want is nothing. Imagine this. I put out content and nothing happens. Nothing. Just, that's the worst thing. So whether or not you love me or you hate me, it's all a reaction. It's all energy. I prefer the love, but I'll easily take the hate.
Did Speedy see this clip at all? What did he think? Because you had to have seen this. You had to. I saw it over here in America, so you had to have seen this.
You know what it is? I've seen 100 clips like this of Chyna, you know, but I ain't actually seen this one. And the reaction's always the same. It's always the same. Yo.
What do you mean the reaction's always the same? Talk to me, Speedy. Talk to me, Speedy, man.
Yo, when you're ready, you're giving them 100, man. You're not cutting no corners. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, you know what that means. You know the ladies then want to jump out their seat and one bag of this, that, and the other. But you know what it is? Half of the time, people just don't like to hear the truth, and especially with women, and they just don't like to hear the truth, and that's when they start to go on to about how you're delivering it, what you're saying, and then all of them type of things. But yeah, I guess obviously if you're spreading your message and that's what you're doing, bro, then
really, if you could give me some advice, what advice would you give me?
I can't give you no advice, bro.
Bro, come on, bro, like, come on, you can't like if you no, because even when you say like, just keep like you know, you get
Bro, you said you're doing God's work. That's what you said you're doing. Yeah. So with that being said, if you're spreading a message and you're going around podcast to podcast and you're spreading a certain message, then those that want to hear it have to listen to it. And whether or not they agree or not, if you're getting emotional about what you're saying and you're not coming with it, like I said, you might come with passion, but you're not coming with aggression as such. You get what I'm saying? So it's for you to listen to it and understand. And like if you're gonna like some people, for some people it just hurts, innit? For some people it just hurts, innit? Especially women. You get what I'm saying? So like I just like each to their own, innit? People come into a space, they want to give their opinion and they can't handle it when they get told certain things, innit? So it just makes for good content. And like I said, I'm an instigator, so I'm all for it. You get what I'm saying? Get them ladies down, get them on the podcast, and we'll do it again.
So let's be real, bro. Everyone's been asking for it. When are we gonna do a Sinners live show, bro? Like it's like I think that's like such a natural progression for you guys. Like it's just crazy. Like it's just like, you know. Yeah,
that's what we're working on now, innit? We're gonna do the live show, but obviously we got the No Behavior show on the 16th of December. Obviously you have to roll down as part of the Sinners. You get me? So you did there. So off the back of that, obviously
they invite me there, but you know what it is? Like when I was like, I'm technically I'm part of the Sinners team. I am. They're like, yeah, you are. They're like, of course you are. I was like, oh shit, like that. When did it happen? When did I get my Sinners chain? I didn't get my Sinners chain. What you do is remember on the Sinners team. I didn't get my Sinners chain, bro.
I don't have no Sinners chain. We come plain James. We keep it, you know what I'm saying? We keep it under wraps for now. You get what I'm saying? We got work to do, so it's not time to showboat and all that. We got work to do, you get me? Like you said, we ain't even done a live show, so let's give the people more of what we've already been giving them in it, and just, you know, obviously there's different sides to the podcast, and we're just starting new things as well. We've just done it more like an interview kind of form with someone that's just come out of prison, and they've got a, you know what I'm saying? They want to show the youth them that this ain't the life. You get what I'm saying? They've lived it and breathed it, and there's more to life than just being certain ways. You get me? So we're getting the real people that have really gone through it and really had to focus on their mindset now. You get me?
I have one question for Speedy real quick. I have one question because I've asked Chyna this. Why don't you guys do live shows?
What, on the internet?
Yeah.
I mean, like, you mean the show live?
Why don't you do it live, bro? Because that's where it's at.
You know,
that's where it's at, bro. That's where it's at.
The only reason we haven't yet is there's problems with the internet in the actual area.
Oh,
and
man,
coming into the building. Otherwise, we already would have. But obviously, we're gonna get our money out, and we're gonna do what we need to do. Cause that's the next step in it. So we have got that on the cards, but it's more to do with the area than anything.
There's so many segments where you guys hit certain things, and if you could get like donations or super chats, people would just fill your pockets up, bro. They fill your pockets up. I watch your shows, and because I can see where you and the other hosts are going, and those moments would get you guys paid if you were live.
Nah, I hear it, bro. Much respect for even watching the show and showing love. Respect that highly. You get me? But yeah, man, we obviously like just to hear you saying it as well. Like we're definitely going to be pushing forward with that. But yeah, like I said, it's
Speaking like, you guys have come up kind of quick, like in
Chyna, real quick. I'm gonna give you one more piece of advice. I don't know how big like those late night shows are in the UK, but like in America, we had like Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel, all those guys, and those shows are dying, right? So people, the best time in America to go live, especially like a show where you have serious conversations like yours, are those times where people used to watch those late night shows. So like 10 p.m., 11, 9:30, 9 o'clock, 10 p.m., because people are starting to wind down and go to sleep, and they're literally laying in bed with their TV on or with their phone on looking for content. So I just recommend, if you guys go live, always do like 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. because that's when people are starting to get in bed and find something to watch.
Yeah, man, definitely. Like I said, we're working on it. We would have done it a long time ago if we could have, but we're definitely working on it. But much respect, man. Thank you.
And I just like you know what it is, yeah. It's crazy because, bro, you don't. I don't know how you, but our content is everywhere. Like it's weird for me still when they're like, "Oh, you're famous" or it's whatever, but you can't. More time I walk around with a belly on if I'm outside because I just don't really, not because I'm whatever, but because people actually literally come up to man all the time.
Yeah.
Like, they want to chat to man, and certain times I don't want to chat. Like, do you get me? So I'm saying to you, but then it's weird because someone will be looking at me, I'm like, why are they looking at me for? Like, and I forget, oh yeah, because of this thing that we do. Do you get me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, just like how I look at someone when I think of TV, and I'm like, I don't know how I know someone, but I know them, innit? And they must think that, innit? So, so, like, the sinners, you know, man, like, what you guys have done in a short space of time, man, you're definitely, like, your podcast is definitely one of the big ones, man.
Yeah, man, and like I said, we're gonna broaden the brand now, make it a bit more wider for a wider audience. So we got things to come, man.
What saints, yeah?
Well, every sinner has a future, and every saint has a past, man.
Mate,
that's a good saying. I like that. That's a good saying.
Well, I'll be honest with you. You guys I'm really happy for your show because without your show, I would have not really known what these gals are doing because, bro, without sinners, like if someone said to me, I'd have been like, oh, that's a bit like, but they have been so graphic that I have nothing. Is the last one with the girl with the that thing that it was so wild what she was saying, like. I felt like if I had to sit next to her, I need to just bleach myself just for being like I would have to bleach the bro. I hope you bleach the mics, bro. Like because just what she like what
or Chyna, the show you were on with that blue baddie girl, that was a good one.
Hey, wait, pull that up.
Yeah, I'll see. Keep talking about. I'll see if I can find someone's place. She was talking crazy, man. I was like, what? Yeah.
But you know what? It's mad now how you saw it. Because I like Blue. I actually think she's cool. It's so crazy. It's like she was two different people between the girl that was then versus the girl I speak to now. It is two complete separate people. So I don't know who I met that night. I definitely met a demon in that night because I can't even attach the same girl to the girl that I speak to now and the girl that whatever. Like, doesn't matter if she's, she's not fully out of that or she's on her way out. Just the whole energy and the understanding of what she needs to do. It's a different person, isn't it? And Speedy, they'll say a lot about your show, but that in itself should be, first of all, that clip made her 10 grand in that week. Yeah. So first of all, she made lots of money, right? And then the knock-on effects of after the money was the come down of when all the negative stuff started to come from that viral clip, right? Started affecting her life and affecting her. So then it made her have an epiphany moment. And then she's gone out there to start to change. And then, she wrote it publicly, Chyna, I appreciate Chyna. I was only mad at that time. And for me, Speedy, at that moment, that's my best work. It validates everything because I don't hate you. I don't know you. Like, you want to start calling me broke, start telling me this, the same thing they always do, Speedy, because for them, it's the one way to try to emasculate. But you can't stunt on men by saying that I sell my body. So for me, yeah, man, it was wild what happened, but just her development, it just proves that it's not about trying to just shit on these girls. No, it's definitely about think about your life and your kids and your family.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm looking for any other shorts with her in it. Are they on your YouTube page, Chyna?
Bro,
If you go to RC and go to the most popular one, she's one of the most popular.
Yeah, come on, one of the most popular. Come on, if you want to find, just find. Listen, if you want to find me in any, just find me in the most popular. That's it. You're not gonna find me in the most unpopular. That wouldn't make sense. That's when you find Bruce and them right there. Hey, listen. You need to find me the other clip for that Nova flip. You need to find me from the last show. Can you find me that clip when I'm speaking about that? It's on my page.
Man. You know what it is? You know what it is? A clip got made, you know, but I had to put a hold on there, man, because it's obviously whatever information you're privy to, it's still a defamation of character. So us as a platform, we have to stay a bit more, you know what I mean?
What did you say a clip got made?
Obviously, you know the clip man's just gonna do his thing, innit? But
what?
Why, Chyna? You was going in deep, brother. When you
I realized something. I was like, hold on, let me speak about this. When I put that clip on, you didn't want no parts of it. You didn't want to support it. You didn't want to support it.
It's not that we don't want to support it. We're
okay,
a platform.
Cool. I get it. Because if he done that to me and I saw you do it,
same thing, bro.
I'm gonna be like Speedy. But let me say something to you, Speedy, innit? Yeah. Shout out to Eddie from Domino Effect Podcast, innit? Because like they had him on his podcast, innit? They had him
swear down.
Just the other day, innit? And he was asking me what happened with my man. And I said, basically, I told him, innit, yeah? And he was like, I was trying to ask him, and he didn't want to speak on camera. But off camera, he was like, And I was like, do you know why he don't want to speak on camera? Because I went on Sinners, and I said, don't ever speak on me again, because if you do, and he won't speak on me because he knows what I know. And then I told him about that thing about him abusing his ex, and then he said to me, someone told me that about him as well. I said, exactly. And I said, there's no smoke without fire. Why all of a sudden, Speedy, listen, I am on your platform, Speedy. I will never disrespect your platform. Look what Bruce did and I didn't do anything. I promise you this. I will sit and be very, very on my best behavior, and I'm going to go through him meticulously, bro. But he doesn't want to do that. I'm not gonna fight.
That's what I'm saying. We tried to line it up, man, but obviously he didn't want it. So
why? Why doesn't he want it?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Wait, hold on a second. I've sat down next to everybody after this guy was talking all this smoke, and all of a sudden now he doesn't want to sit. Why doesn't he want to sit next to me?
I don't know. I can't answer that question.
Like, I'll tell you why he doesn't want to sit next to me. Because he knows I know, and he doesn't want to go on a platform and be exposed. Because I'll be honest with you, anything he wants to call me, I'll sit on a platform. Let's do this. Why? Because I'm innocent, and I know he calls himself a justice warrior. What the hell, bro? Like, women, I'm being real with you. Do you know what's so funny to me? You really need to be careful of these men. That these are the men you don't got to worry about men like me. Hey, everyone sees what I am. You got to worry about the men that act like men, because they're not supported by the group. They're not supported. Any man that is not supported by the majority of the group, he has not got the respect of the group. And if women, those are the men that are going to simp for women, but they won't get it. So the whole thing with my man was just that, it's like he was just talking about me, and I came in your platform, and he won't speak about me again. And I was fine with that. And it was just funny to me when he went on another platform and they were trying to make him speak about it, and he wouldn't do it. And the reason he wouldn't do it is because he knows what's going to happen after that. Receipts are going to come outside and then whatever. But Speedy, it's one of these things as well. Like I said, if people don't like me, it's not based upon my attitude. All the man in Brum, technically all the man in that studio, to me, Brum is like a second home to me. I go in Brum and I feel very comfortable. I don't feel like I'm outside of my element, you know what I mean? So a lot of these guys, they want to be podcasters. I keep saying it. And the thing that I do effortlessly is the thing that they want to do. So because they see me everywhere and I literally am on everything, you can't ignore me, right? It starts to become a thing where they start to resent me. I get it. But bro, I'm not going nowhere, bro. Like, and on top of that is, I want to work with people. I want to create good content. I'm not trying to be going back and forth with these idiots for no reason. Play that clip, man. You got that clip?
All right. So I think this is the spot with Blue that I wanted to show. So share the screen, because you have to hit the screen share button.
Let's hit the screen. Let's go.
I found it in the actual podcast.
Oh, you find it? Okay, not the clip, yeah. Find the whole moment.
Yeah, it's about 30 minutes, isn't it?
See, I'd rather someone come to me and go, look, cut the bullshit. We'll get married tomorrow. I'll be like, yeah, sweet, let's go. If they're genuine.
But do you really think a man's gonna want to marry you?
I'm not gonna say.
I'm just gonna say, Blue has the voice of a demon, dude. Like, shit, bro. I'm not even joking. In fact, she got kicked off a Pearl show, and I got the super chat that she was a demon, and Pearl called her a demon to her face because of my super chat. It was great.
Wait, talking of a Pearl show, what's she doing?
Oh, she just said that because Pearl was ranking women, like where do baby mamas lie, where do OnlyFans, and she's just like, I don't think that you should rate women. I can't believe we're rating women. This is ridiculous. And Pearl's like, if you don't want to, and King was like, if you don't want to be here, get out. And then Pearl's like, yeah, get out, and she left. Wow. So, wait, here we go.
That was an example.
No, I'm saying, would you want to get married?
No.
Okay, would
Closer
you?
to the mic for me, please, Blue.
Sorry.
I don't know. I don't know if you got kids or if you.
Yeah, I've got a son. So that for me, I don't need. Like that's maybe where I'm different. I don't need I don't need anyone else. Like I had my son when I was 15 years old. Like I was young.
How do you think that your work is going to affect your son growing up?
It won't really.
You don't think it's going to affect him? How old your son?
Not massively. He's already 9.
He's 9. So when he gets into school.
Yeah, but like I've already planned all that. Like it's going to a private school.
He's women, man.
Do you not realize private school is one of the
where bullying isn't tolerated? Do you mean?
What? You guys think private school is some Harry Potter thing? No, you're actually Harry Potter. Yes.
Yeah, but man.
I'm sorry. Yes, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Manchester School of Boys, like it's literally the top.
Let me tell you something. Private school is one of the most ruthless places you can send your child to because the rest of those you've sent them with money.
What, and you think all them kids are
listen, you've sent them with money, your money. They have old money. It's very different. It's very different types of money. So they're gonna know exactly how your child got in there. Now, when they go into when they're playing rugby or they're doing cricket or they're doing all these other sports, what's gonna happen is one of these kids, because they're rich, are gonna have your subscription of your OnlyFans. They're gonna bring it out.
No, because I won't have OnlyFans.
No, but and here's the thing. Once you put it out there, it's out there. It's forever out there. And you have to be willing to understand what this does to men.
Okay, and you've also got to understand that these kids have got parents. So if your kid is wanking over someone in school, is that not your problem? Because like, what the fuck? Like, you're talking about the kids going bully. Deal with your kid then. If my kid was bullying, I'd deal with that situation. I'm not going to say go and call his mum a slag because she sells a pussy.
Hold on a second. Kids always go up and get bullied. It's part of growing up of life.
Yeah, and you deal with it.
Yeah, exactly.
So you just let your kid get bullied.
No,
sorry, mate. So you have to get bullied.
But what you've gone and done is you're
I provided him a good life. I've got an estate agents as well, property. So he like that is nothing. I won't be doing that then.
I can promise you this one thing. I would rather my mum, weight floors, clean floors.
Maybe you would.
Yeah,
I wouldn't.
No, because as you grow up as a man, one of the most things. Well, I know no one in here wants to know their mum was.
Let's ask the females. There's 2 other females in the room.
Let me ask you as a female, yeah? Would you have liked to know that your mum did OnlyFans?
You don't like to know it. No, my sister probably doesn't like to know or do OnlyFans, but you fucking mind your own business if it's bringing the money. If you've got a good life.
Let's see how Jess is going to answer this
Money's not everything.
No, it's not. But I don't. What else do I want? A man to come in and?
No, it's not about man. You don't even care about the development. Do you understand? First of all, you're in a single parent home. Every child inside a single parent, you place your child.
Sees his dad.
It's not. As soon as you take the father out of the home, you place your child at every statistical
disadvantage. Okay, but his dad cheated on me when I was 9 months pregnant.
You picked him. You wanted me to stay with him. You picked him. Why are you having unprotected sex at 15 years old? That's another thing we need to talk about.
True. Okay.
Exactly. So it stems back to you didn't have a father at home. Your mum kicked you out at 15, and look what's gone and happened. Then you got into the adult industry. You're talking about you're fucked inside, and now you're gonna raise a boy, send him to private school, and his mum was basically a sex worker. Do you know what you're gonna do to that man?
He'll be fine.
No, he won't be. And this is, you don't understand, men. You don't understand what we go through. You don't understand it. And I'm telling you, as a man, your son will not be fine. He will not be fine. He will not be fine.
He will, though.
He won't. See, you don't go look at the stats. Your son won't be fine, and you might think it will because it's money. Don't you? So
no, because I don't. It's not just about
money.
The money. It's the stability, though. I've worked 9 to 5 minimum wage in my own fucking estate agent, so I couldn't give my son shit. I couldn't afford a car. Couldn't afford rent. You want me to pay? I had £1,600 wage. My rent was $725. What life is that for a fucking kid?
So what now?
What kid? What's that?
So what now? You bust it open for $9.99. What you think that's gonna make
it's
you happy?
It's not $9.99 though, is it?
Whatever.
Oh, look at my face.
I love it, bro. This is the fucking content, right? This exactly what, and the way that Chyna talks to these women, you could tell that she's probably never had someone articulately break it down like this before.
Never.
Because
Men-
there's
they always want to clap her cheeks. That's why.
see, I have a term like in the red pill space. We have a term called copium, and copium is a social infrastructure that has been built for women to act like this. Like it removes accountability from women for sex work, being single mothers, pushing serious life decisions down the road, and it's just like. But then people like Chyna come along and they just kick through the copium, like. Blue is gonna have to face the reality that Chyna's talking about, and her son will too. And if she hadn't had this conversation with a guy like Chyna, it was gonna happen sooner or later. At least it happened to her when she was 25 or 26, instead of when she's 35, bro.
Yeah.
Until she's 35.
I don't even think she's 25.
Is she not?
I don't know. I think she's younger, but carry on. I don't know, but carry on.
But yeah, and then one last thing. So, how you can tell a woman has trauma is if she has a deeper voice and she uses downward inflection. Women that have a lighter voice and use kind of upward inflection, that's not dramatic. When a woman talks like freaking Grimlock from Transformers, like she does, like it's all trauma, dude. So yeah. So what was going through your mind in this moment, Speedy?
Boy, it's about to go down. Man said, "Bust it open for 1999." I was like, "Whoa, whoa!" You get what I'm saying? And obviously, Blue was showing her masculine energy at this point, so I didn't even know she wanted to try flip the table.
No, Blue was definitely. She was just warming up right now. She hadn't even gone into the demon mode. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming.
Yeah.
All right, I'm starting back up. Hold
Yeah.
on one second. Let me make sure to get the. Okay.
You don't know what I earn.
Come on, man.
You don't. What's your earnings?
Oh, let's not
Go
do
on.
that. You're
How
talking
much
about,
do you earn each month?
You're talking about
How much do you earn
subscriptions.
each
You're
month?
talking about
How much?
We're gonna put this to a
How
hold for a
much do you earn
second.
each month?
One second.
I talk about
No, you know
subscriptions.
what?
1 second.
I'm going through this. I've got 2 girls myself. Someone found my TikTok. You see my TikTok?
She has 2 children, guys. Aye.
Guys,
Ain't even that bad.
listen to this.
Yeah,
Listen
I
to this.
agree.
Listen to this. Listen to this because listen to this. What she's about to say, and then listen to what I say after this. Yeah, and she's another OF girls. Actually, this one does corn. She does everything, right? So listen to what she says. She has 2 girls, right? Carry on.
Okay.
And I'm an escort, mate. Do porn now. I don't really give a fuck anymore.
Blood fire.
It's at the end of the day.
Wow.
I've always been truthful to my kids. No,
Yo.
see my parents.
Shaka.
Can I ask you, Speedy, where'd you get that soundbite from? That what you say? Where'd you get that from?
Yo, obviously we go through the archives, man.
Because that's perfect, man.
You know what I'm saying?
You guys have the best soundboard, man. I swear to God.
Yeah,
Yo, what the
Speedy, I need to get my soundboard up. I need to get my soundboard game up. You man got the sound still. I need to get my game up.
When you're ready, man. When you're ready.
And are you the one hitting the soundboard?
Yeah, that's me.
Bro, your timing, man. Your timing is freaking perfect, bro. Perfect.
fuck have I got my family?
About having to be on OnlyFans and doing all that shit. The shit my parents have told me what they did to each other. It's fucking worse than OnlyFans, and no wonder I'm fucked up in this life now. But at the end of the day, I tell my kids, I tell them the truth and say people are gonna bully you. But I got bullied in school for my mum being old. People used to say my mum was a slut and shit like that. I used to be called shit in school.
Yeah, maybe that's because my mum was an adult model. My mum done Zoom magazine. I don't give a fuck.
At the end of the day, when they leave school at 18, I've told my kids, you're not going to fucking see half these kids. You're going to get a job. You're going to go to uni. I'll tell them straight, I don't want you to do what I did. I had to do it because of what my family put me through and the situation I was in. It was either that or be dead. And at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck. I got credit now. I can get shit. I can do what I want. I can support my kids. And if people are going to sit there and call me all this shit, I'm giving that money to my kids at the end of the day. It's not like I'm spending it on
And you're giving them
myself,
trauma.
Louis Vuitton bag and all that.
And you're giving them trauma. All I hear is money,
Kids
money,
will
money.
know one day
I think it's
that at least the
disgusting.
fucking
Because of what money provides, though, it's
No,
stability.
Let's
disgusting.
do one at a time.
People have
How
no
about we
morals.
get to the
Let's do one at a time. Wait there, China. Are you gonna respond to what Chanel Hologram said, or did you even hear?
Yeah, no, I heard it. No, I heard exactly.
I've got kids like my kid. You know, my kids told me I don't want. Can you take your TikTok down, Mum? Like, if I take that down.
Also, they said.
Oh, your kids are asking you to take it down.
My kid, because she's
course
in
it is.
shit school. My eldest kid.
You guys don't care about your kids.
Don't give a shit.
Selfish.
How
Because
can
my
you say
youngest
that?
is
The
private.
kid just told you to take it down because they're getting shit, and all you care about is money. You're absolutely selfish.
Wait it.
My TikTok, it ain't for younger audiences. I do all that stuff where a ticket went for over 18. If your kids go and find that, I was young once. I was on MSN.
No accountability. Disgraceful.
Shit and all that back then. They all do it now anyway. My kids know what I do. But when my kid asked me to take the TikTok down, I said no.
Because you're selfish.
If I do, yeah, no, because I want to make money and shit.
Because you're
They wanna
selfish.
see me poor and-
Because you're selfish. You're selfish. Lots of women are out here are changing the world, doing really good things, and you're just taking off your clothes.
That people are gonna
Wow.
fucking give you shit for whatever.
Wow, such an entrepreneur. Wow.
Whether you do OnlyFans,
Wow.
whether you do whatever.
Women think entrepreneurialism is doing
Okay.
nails and
Okay.
No,
OnlyFans.
it's opening a company though. Have you got property?
Hello.
Have you got money coming in each month if you're asleep? Because I do. If I'm asleep tonight, I
Hello.
get paid, bro. I get paid though.
Can I get my show back?
Do you? Tell
Can I
me,
get my show back?
Mr. Entrepreneur, do you?
I'm
Pull
sorry.
that back. Pull that back.
Oh, you catch me doing the maddest faces, you know.
Like, Steve was trying to pull it up. Hey, he was like, hey, pull that back.
Really good things, and you're just taking off your clothes.
That people are gonna
Wow.
fucking give you shit for whatever.
Wow, such an entrepreneur. Wow.
Whether you do OnlyFans,
Wow.
whether you do whatever.
Women think entrepreneurialism is doing nails and
No,
OnlyFans.
it's opening a company though. Have you got property?
Hello.
Have you got money coming in each month if you're asleep? Because I do. If I'm asleep tonight, I
Hello.
get paid, bro. I get paid though.
Can I get my show back?
Do you? Tell
Can I
me,
get my show back?
Mr. Entrepreneur, do you get paid for sleeping? Because I do.
You guys, this is the modern woman. This is a situation in our society, man. Like I used to say, I'm from Seattle, Washington, where Starbucks comes from, right? And I used to say the biggest okie doke was Starbucks making people think it's okay to pay $7 for a cup of coffee.
Not me, bro.
But only thing worse than that is this whole OnlyFans thing. You're an entrepreneur. What? Like, what are we talking about? Women honestly think that Instagram, OnlyFans is some kind of tangible product that's going to build them wealth. And this is exactly what's going on in this clip. That's why I love this clip so much.
I didn't even realize like it's only since I was watching obviously content and then since I've been doing it, I didn't realize that people actually like now OF is actually like people use it as like a career, and it's so weird to me that they don't think that like it's so weird to me that they're surprised that we don't think that's like a career. It's crazy to me. I'm like it's the oldest profession. It's just in a different type of way, and they will try to call it all manner of things, but you know exactly what it is, man. You know exactly what it is. You know exactly what it is, man. So, but yeah, play my reply. Let me play my reply. Play the reply. Let me hit.
Let's go.
Blue.
Wait there.
You know when someone's
No,
triggered.
wait there.
Yeah, you have triggered, mate.
Why
What you have?
You're triggered because you only triggered because
we've still got a whole show to get.
Look, listen. She's talking about property. She's talking about money. The reason I'm not getting triggered because none of the things that you say, I actually do all of the things. So that's why I'm not getting triggered. When she's trying to do these things, someone would get triggered if they never had stuff going on, but I do. All you're telling me is everything that I'm saying, you're feeling it deep in your heart. You just said to me a second, your mum was a slag or whatever she was, and now you've turned out to be.
No, I didn't.
No, I'm talking about her. She said that, yeah, in school. And then now look what you've gone to go and do. Your children came to you and said, Mother, it's creating me problems in school. You didn't listen to them. You said to me about your upbringing, yeah? And then it's happened to the point where you're doing worse or similar. What I'm trying to speak about is the lack of father figures, broken homes. It produces these things that continue. I've heard both women say they've broken. That hurts me. That hurts me to hear women.
I would rather, if I didn't have a son, I'd be dead.
But listen to me,
Dead.
listen to me. It hurts me to hear these.
What's that?
I just said wow when she's like, if I didn't have
If I didn't have a son, there's a book called The U.S. that Kevin Samuels would would reference is called Promises I Can Keep. And it's how this whole weird thing where like women, well, they have all these toxic relationships with like adults and stuff, but they'll have a child because of what she's talking about. Honestly, there's a lot of women where they think that their only contribution to society is a child, and the only thing anchoring them and their mental health, physical health is a child. It's crazy. It's a real thing.
Things. Now, I don't speak like this because I'm trying to put women down. I'm trying to look at the factors that created these things and what we can do to stop creating it more. But nobody wants to do that. They want to be like, oh, try. This is why I speak about broken homes and I talk about the statistics. And what's happening now is, that's why when you said what happened to you, and then now it's happened to you, when you say I'm broken inside, I can't love, that's not right. You're not supposed to feel like that. And that's because of the things that's happened to you. So when I speak like this, I'm not trying to say you haven't bought property. I'm not trying to say you haven't done. Oh, that's amazing.
And listen, guys, that's passion. That's passion. I just listened to a woman say that I've listened to 2 ladies that are involved in the adult industry, and both of their parents were involved in the adult industry. Both of them have children. Both of them are suffering. And I've literally just told them, and I'm speaking with passion. Now, the types of men that are going to support you doing this, they're not good men. They're not good men. They're really not. And I don't want anything from these women. So when you meet a man that doesn't want anything from you, now you're on an equal playing field. Now we can actually get some work done. So when I'm speaking like this, it's because they've never heard a man speak like this. They're quite surprised because men are always simping and telling them, oh, no, it's okay. I'm telling you, hell no, you got kids. Think about your kids. What do you mean that you're online on the internet on the kids? Like, it's crazy to me. So guys, for everyone in the chat, guys, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, become a member to participate in the members only chat and members only content. First tier membership is the price of a cup of coffee. If you want to support the chat, feel free to hit the super chat. All donations are appreciated. We appreciate it. We keep it moving. And guys, don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you'll be the first person to know when we drop the latest content. Because you know we'll be going live. We're going live 5 nights a week. This is the last live of the week. So we're definitely going in. We're reacting to some of my greatest hits, the videos that you've seen. We're speaking about it. And yeah, and it's a live call-in. We've got Doug MPA, moderate, chat gang. And of course, we've got Sinners Speedy. Big man like Speedy from the Sinners. And we're just going through some of the greatest. Yo, let's hit that. Let's go.
All right. We'll do another minute and a half. And there's I have one more clip that I must react to.
Amazing, but I'm trying to say, think a little bit past that. That's all I'm trying to say.
But do you not think I have already thought about this shit? If I don't do that shit, I wouldn't have a company. I wouldn't have an income. I probably wouldn't drive. I was in a car. I literally broke my whole spine, everything. I had to learn how to walk again.
Let me ask Jess a question, because Jess, you're a woman as well. Yeah.
You don't do your own.
You don't do the same things, innit? So obviously she's talking about a lot of pressures of life.
Jess, have you got kids?
No. I just have a normal job, like just cabin.
Okay, but you got a normal job, all them things, but I don't know. But maybe has there been any point in life where you've felt?
No, I can see why that they're on about like the money and the lifestyle and stuff. I can see both sides. Like, I think times are changing now, aren't they? Like, we're so different now to what we were 20 years ago. But I also see what you're saying in. I wouldn't like it if it was my mom. I wouldn't, and that's not.
There you go.
Anything against anyone, but times are different as well. But then you do have guys as well that are doing things like to get dodgy money as well, like selling drugs or doing things as well. So it's
Why did you have to bring it to the guys?
No, but I'm saying it's.
Why
the sisterhood
selling drugs? Tell me.
Say again.
Why do women always say the same thing? They're like, "Oh, guys, be selling drugs or all." But I'll be honest with you. Listen to this, innit? Yeah. Like, yes, okay. If you want to say both of them are bad, okay, cool. We can say that. Okay, cool. Yes, both of them are bad. But one is going to publicly see. One is done in the back streets. Yeah, made the money. No one knows. Basically, if she was, women used to do this before, but they used to hide the fact they did this. It was so crazy to me. They used to do this, but it wouldn't. But now people have.
I always say it like this. People say the worst part about the Brittany Renners of the world isn't the fact that she's some kind of Instagram influencer and has no other skill. Isn't the fact that she pretty much groomed a young man and got a kid off of an NBA player and ended up a single mom. It's her mouth, bro. She can't keep her mouth shut. No man is going to deal with her, because if you deal with her, you're going to be in her next book, or she's going to talk about you on Instagram. And that's what these OnlyFans models, you guys all know some woman that did crazy stuff in high school, was freaking, would go to the locker room with half the football team, but then she probably moved off to some other city and found some idiot who had no idea what she did in her hometown, kept her mouth shut, and she got married and had kids. The problem with OnlyFans is it's leaving evidence of your madness forever. That's the problem. It's the fact that it's all in the public. That is the biggest problem.
Yeah, facts.
All right, I'm gonna do one more clip here. What do you think about this whole interaction, Speedy Woo? What do you think?
What and
did you give Blue any advice about how she was navigating life?
Did I give her
during the show
advice?
or after? Yeah. Did you?
Chyna gave her all the advice. You know what's mad about? You know what's good about this episode? Yeah, is that you had a whole heap of different type of people in the room, and different opinion, like maybe the same opinion but different ways of delivering it.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I mean? So like I don't think anyone. I don't even think the girls was in the agreement that what they was doing was the right thing. Listen, like, obviously, there's a world where people do these things for fun, and that's what they're doing. But these women in the room, just their reasons for doing OnlyFans and whatnot was definitely to do with trauma. Yeah. So if we deal with them in the room, and the advice that you was giving them, like, you didn't say nothing wrong. I don't even think that. I mean, Blue had a little outburst. You get what I'm saying? But other than that, there was no comeback to what you were saying. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And neither did anyone else really like stray away from your opinion. It's just that they tried to tone you down in terms of how you were saying it. But if you weren't going to say it like that, it probably wouldn't have got said, and then the podcast would have just been something different. But obviously, you know how it goes at the Sinners. We make these shows what they are. You get me? And it was a good show. I think it was a good show for a lot of reasons. There's probably a lot of people that watch that from different angles, from different walks of life, that will realize that, money don't mean everything. Do you get it? Like, sometimes you gotta really look at yourself and think to yourself, is what you're doing like worth the hassle of how your own people see you, not anyone else? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And are you really respecting yourself? You get what I'm saying? I mean, I don't think that, like I says, I'm going to keep it isolated to them people in the room, because you can have a conversation with the next set of people, and they're telling you they're happy go lucky and like to run through the grass and do whatever they're doing, innit? But these women in here, both of them talked about a lot of trauma, about how their moms grew up in a certain way, so on and so forth. You get what I'm saying? And now it's led them down a path that maybe they don't agree with themselves, and maybe they feel like they have to do it out of they got no choice. That's how they feel. You know what I mean? But they do have a choice.
Let me add to that real quick. There are certain things women are starting to find out that, like, there's certain things you do that's a one-way trip, man. You can't go back. This whole feminism thing, career boss women, you're gonna wake up 35 and alone and trying to do IVF when you're 40. OnlyFans, it's a one-way trip. You can't go back. There are no takebacks. Trying to put himself out of the thing.
Yeah, man.
What happened? But yeah, man. Like that, here's what I think is gonna happen with the whole OnlyFans thing. I think that 7 to 8 years from now, and mark my words, you're gonna see all these XOF models. They're gonna sue OnlyFans and say, I didn't understand what I was getting into. I was being taken advantage of. You're gonna see lawsuits. Watch, I'm telling you. 7 to 8 years from now, when all these OnlyFans models age out and no guy wants them, and freaking the money's run out because the oldest OnlyFans models who make any kind of money, even they drop off at 40. So yeah, I'm telling you, 7 to 8 years from now, but mark my words.
Oh, Chyna, you got a different barber this day, innit? You went to a different barber this day, innit?
Well, why you like the trim? Well, what's up?
Yeah.
What's up?
Hey, you went to a different barber, innit?
Why? What's up? Talk to me.
No, that's why. Yes or no?
What's wrong?
Yeah, the shape up's clean still.
Yeah. Well, you telling me I don't make an effort when I come to Sinners? You know, man said I'm going back on Pearl Show. I need to go.
Yeah, man. You went to Pearl Show. You went to the £100 a trim barber when you went to Pearl Show. But when you come to us, it's £15 trims, ain't it? Yo.
All right. I'm gonna start the clip.
Put in the extra effort for Pearl, you know.
Do you know why? Because that's
why
not
you competing with a woman though.
I'm not.
It's giving sassy. Why?
It's giving sassy. What language are you using?
It's
What language? It's giving sassy. It's giving sassy. It's giving sassy. It's giving sassy. Are you using buzzwords? Are you speaking like an Instagram comments? It's giving sassy.
It's giving bitch.
It's giving bitch. It's giving. And this is the thing, guys. This is the thing, guys. Right? This is modern women. This is how they feel. They can call a man a bitch that they've never met before because they feel that safe. They feel that safe. You can just call.
What are you gonna do?
And guys, you see that there? What are you going to do?
It's like
No.
What are you gonna do?
I'm giving you an example. None. Would you ever tell me right now what you're gonna do to me?
Just so you guys in the UK know, she's talking like 70 to 80% of the American black women right now. She gets this from American black women. I'm telling you.
Why would you not do that?
I just think.
Tell me right now what you. No.
What are you gonna do?
I'm giving you an example. None. Would you ever tell me right now what you're gonna do to me? Why would you not do that?
I just think it's not necessary.
But what could happen if you tell me that?
Wait,
no, hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Punched.
Yeah, if there is a
King, what would happen if I just said that to you? What would you do?
Bro, it's on.
It's on.
Yeah, hold on a second. Security. What would happen if I just said that to you?
Yeah.
So this is modern women, right? They feel safe.
So what are you gonna do then?
I'm not gonna do anything.
Okay, just say that then.
No, hold on a second. Stop. No, hold on a second. I'm saying you are threatening a man. Calling like bitch. Yeah. No, hold on a second.
Well, his whole point is you've been incredibly disrespectful to him the whole
time. Back it.
I'm gonna say one thing. I'm gonna use it as opportunity to say this. If you women misuse the term intimidate. Well, I intimidate a man. Ladies, men aren't afraid of anything that can't whoop our ass or eat us. Okay? Women think that, so a woman who runs her mouth like this is a liability. And a man has to decide whether he wants this in his life or not. All these professional women, the more educated a woman gets and the more money she gets, the more she acts like this. Ladies, a guy is not intimidated by you physically. He just doesn't want to deal with what comes along with you because men are ultimately held responsible for everything in society, even the actions of the women that they're around. And that's this girl's problem.
So this is a classic example. The reason I like this clip, right? Because this clip shows what a lot of men deal with off camera, right?
100%.
I can't believe we caught it live, and this is why it went viral, and this is why it done views, and it was perfect clip, right? It's because essentially, you know, a woman's calling me sassy, calling me a bitch, yeah? It's giving bitch, and that's aggression, right? And that's aggression, and basically, that is the first step to violence, but women don't understand, women don't understand violence. Like, if a man's, the reason why I said to the other men, would you say that to me, what would happen? Everyone acknowledged the fact that if I say that to you, that's going to lead into some type of problems because basically it's a confrontation, but a woman feels she can say that to a man and nothing can happen, right? And essentially what I'm showing is, I'm showing the double standard, right? But if I would have did something now, I'm going to be the bad guy, but that's aggression. But society has made her feel comfortable enough where she can meet a man she does not know, look at the size of me, online, and she's calling him a bitch and sassy, and she thinks it's okay. If I got up and I slapped her, what would happen then? I'm the bad guy. Do you get me? Do you understand? But essentially, and the reason why it was good is because we had that whole thing that was going on at the same time. Brickisha, about the girl that got hit in the face with a brick, yeah? And everyone's talking about how women they react and how they speak to men they don't know. And this was a classic example of what women do. And yeah, I can't believe she actually let us get this moment. But yeah, carry on playing.
And Speedy, real quick, this is exactly what I was talking about. The old school way of, so too many people have this where they should just let her say this to him. No, that time is over. Get that out of your head. I need men to reevaluate, because I hate when it's one thing if women say, "Oh, you're being too aggressive," but when I hear men who deal with these type of women on a daily basis try to tell a man you're being too aggressive, no, those days are over. You need to match these women's energy. Don't sit there and take it. No. Stoicism, it needs to be shown in certain times. But if you're not trying to sleep with the woman or you're not related to her, don't give her the benefit of the doubt. And one last thing. My father told me, he's like, look, if you're talking to someone in this type of situation happens, ask yourself, if this is the last time I ever talk to this person, is that okay? And if the answer is yes, well, then give them both barrels. You know what I'm saying? She was coming at Chyna the wrong way. She wanted it, and she got it.
You didn't start anything.
But there's
you
a
guys,
double
it's the
standard.
tone.
At the end of the day, tones
you
matter.
guys just haven't
It's your tone, Chyna.
ever had a guy tell you
Listen,
no.
this is tone
Like, that's
police.
it.
I'm tired of women speaking about my tone, man. Play the clip, play the clip, play the clip.
Yeah.
You've never had a guy who will stop.
You can't tell
Fucking
police.
hell.
You're
I'm
right.
sorry for calling you a bitch, but in that moment, I felt like you was being bitch-like.
But see, this is
Yeah, but
Hey, pause it, hey, pause
I'll
it,
be
pause
honest with
it.
you. If I was bit,
Hold on a second. I'm sorry
There
for
we
calling
are.
you a bitch, but in that moment, I feel like you. So, what type of backhand apology is this, bro?
Telling you, dude.
She's
Yeah,
like, what?
It's taking everything I can to not say what I think about the majority of Western black women. I'm not going to do it because I'm just not going to do it. But let's keep going.
bitch-like, yeah, and the types of guys that are bitch-like, they will get up and slap you. Because I'm raised by my mother and my father. I have 3 sisters and nieces. I would never do such a thing. But let me tell you something. You see with that we had that woman with the brick in the face, apparent brick in the face and not brick in the face, yeah. And one of the things was everyone's talking about women going up in man's faces, yeah. You don't know me from anywhere. You have just disrespected me. Let me tell you something. Just like women know, yeah. You say that to the wrong guy, I come up and I box you now.
And that says a lot about his
No,
upbringing.
wait, hold on a second. But
Why
what
are you
is this?
just amount
Wait,
to
stop.
violence?
He's giving you a
hold on
scenario.
second.
He's
What
giving
does
you
it
a
say about your
scenario.
upbringing? How was you raised to speak disrespectful to a man you have never met? You say you're in university. You say you're doing singing. You say you're doing all these things. All you've come and done is been so aggressive towards me.
I've been aggressive.
See, you just call man a bitch. Like seriously,
not
it's
aggressive.
giving sass.
That was
It's giving
rude, but not
sassy.
aggressive.
See, the thing is, you don't.
She doesn't understand violence.
Guys, it's calling someone a bitch, yeah? Is that aggressive? Because she's trying to tell me, oh, like, that's not aggressive. Like, I'm calling someone.
That was rude, but not aggressive.
Bro, well, rudeness is the first sound to aggression, isn't it? And men know, I know it. If I go to a man and call him a sassy bitch, I know exactly what's coming after that. I know exactly. And as a man, if you come up to me and you call me a sassy bitch, it's not going to end the same way it ended for her. It's going to be completely different for you.
And Chyna, here's the thing, because there's levels to this, right? Okay, if a woman says that to a guy in private, there's a whole different process going on in your brain. Then if a woman says this in public, in a public place, like at a bar or like in front of your friends, that makes it even worse. But when a woman says this to you on a podcast, that's going to be seen by millions of people. Women have no idea what kind of cost-benefit analysis men have to go through, especially men with a good reputation who's trying to do good work in the world. You're putting a man in a position where he has to do a cost-benefit analysis. Women are not afraid to be this verbally violent in all these circumstances, and it blows my mind. Blows my mind. It's crazy. All right, let's keep going.
And because
So
men,
what you're gonna
see,
do
the,
though is aggressive.
see the thing
It
is,
is aggressive.
men understand aggression. There's different, there's different forms of aggression. It's giving sassy. It's giving bitch. See, all of these things are aggressive.
Yeah, it's
Wait, no,
antagonizing.
because
It's antagonizing.
That's aggression.
Because listen to men in the room. Listen to men.
This is the thing. We've lived such easy lives as women that she doesn't even understand there's consequences for her actions, because it goes back to it. We get away with everything. You can talk however you want, and nothing will happen because men built the society that lets us do damn near whatever we want.
No, that's a lie. That's a
and then
lie.
we disrespect men as a thank you. What's a lie about it?
That's a lie. That's a big lie.
Okay, who built the building?
It doesn't matter who built
Who
it.
built
It
it?
It doesn't matter who built it. It doesn't matter.
There's zero
These women, dude, I swear.
consequences for women.
Zero
Women to women,
consequences.
very little to none.
I happen to agree with
women,
her.
Okay.
$100%. So you're telling me if I slap a man right now?
Thank you. Do men and women get equal sentencings for the same crimes?
No.
No, it's not even.
See, every
close.
situation is different. at the end of the day.
No. They never have. They haven't
No, that's
for
not true,
100
though.
plus.
So you're
years.
telling me every man
they
gets the same sentence,
No,
and every woman gets the same sentence?
Men get 4 times the amount of
I'm
sentencing
not
for the
listening
same
anymore
crime
to
as a
it.
woman.
Okay, that's it. That's the only part Chyna was on.
Wait. Can you? There's one more bit. If you could just pull up from the show. There's one more bit. If you could just pull up.
Yeah.
When she pulls up.
She actually walks out.
No, when she says you hate black girls, it's before this. When she's like, if you just go, I'll just talk, and then if you just find out, she basically says when she's like, you hate black girls because she pulls up the sinners clip. She pulls up the sinners and she uses it as
it's all Speedy's fault.
And I'll be honest with you. You see what? This is the first time I've ever been drawn out. This is the first time I've been drawn out. Everyone thinks that I've been drawn out. I've never been drawn on a platform. I've just been doing me. When she said you hate black women, I lost it. This is when, so you'll see me, you get me? Like, if you say to me about anything that, this is the only time that I've lost my frame. Any other time, I haven't lost my frame. But this time here, she drew me out. I can't lie. I wasn't expecting it. It was like a blow. She's like, you hate black women. What? What? It came out of nowhere. And it was like a blow. And then she's like, I was like, pull it out. I was like, nah, I don't hate no black women. Don't ever say that about me. That's one thing. Like, don't ever, don't ever. And I think it's quite see, that's like trying to call a very masculine man or a straight man and trying to create images of that he's gay or something. He's gonna push back on that in such a way.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I found it.
Play it.
So I'm gonna share my screen, but this is like right after she puts the because Speedy, she literally puts up the phone to the microphone with you guys' podcast going of what he said.
Yeah, no, yeah. Play that bit. So just give context to people. Play that bit.
Okay.
Yeah, if you could just play
Oh wait, hold on. Up. This girl's a mess. Whoever this girl, yikes, man. You freaking she has a OnlyFans. Guys are just desperate out there to pay fucking $12.99 to see that.
That's what's her name again?
I don't even know, man, but another demon, man. Oh my god.
Your show, innit, Sinners?
Oh my god.
Yeah, she was supposed to come on our show and she was on the Pearly show. And management didn't have a lot of good things to say about her.
Her look doesn't have a lot of good things to say about her. Look at this, man. It blows my mind what guys will pay for, bro. All right.
Her name is Gemma Sutton.
Gem Lucy,
that's it.
Mm.
That's it.
So, all right, let's do it.
Speak, you're doing it again. I'm telling you my feeling. I'm telling you how I'm perceiving you, how I'm receiving you.
Chyna, you
hold on, stop. You're doing
black girls though, so you can't. Hold
on.
Did you hear that? Let's go back. Go back. Listen very carefully. Verbal violence and Speedy. I want you to analyze, because remember, I need you to really think about what being aggressive is, because the expectation is that black men, we're supposed to just take this bullshit. We're supposed to just take it. No, I say no.
I'm telling you how I'm perceiving you, how I'm receiving you.
Chyna,
hold on, stop. You're doing
black girls though, so you can't.
Hold on. Wait, hold on. You won't let me speak. What have I said about black girls? Tell me.
You spoken on your podcast about black girls wearing fake hair, baby mama. Don't.
Wait a minute. Okay, wait. What have I said?
Is what he said true, though? Is what he said true? Everything Chyna said is true. 100%. Let's go.
No,
I said, we're gonna.
Go ahead. It's funny to me. It's just because bro, I was minding my own business, yeah. And next minute, it's like, you hate black women. And now she's like, oh, black baby mamas. I was like, oh, not the baby mamas again. Damn.
Nah, but you know what it is? It's ignorance. It's ignorance in everything that she's saying anyway. Like, she's lost from the beginning because, like what you're just saying, is that true? Every single thing she said there was untrue. Everything. So when she was doing her research on you, she didn't even do the research properly. You could tell she didn't even take the time to watch the podcast to see what you were saying. So that was just ignorance. You're arguing there with someone that's just ignorance.
Yeah. No, 100%. I agree with you. But it was like she didn't do her research. So when she was like, "Oh, you," because in my mind, I'm like, bro, there's never going to be somewhere you're going to find me dissing black women because I would never do it, and I've never done it, and I'm never going to do it, and I'm definitely not going to do it on camera, right? So it's like, why would I do that, right? So when she said it was, that's why I said I got drew out, bro. I literally got drew out. So I was like, find it, because that's one of those ones where if that starts getting attached to me, oh, you hate black women and stuff. No, if you want to say I hate women, that's one thing, cool. But don't make it a black woman. If I'm gonna hate women, I hate all of y'all. Well, I hate all of you. It's not gonna be, and I don't hate women, I love them, but it's not gonna be, I hate my own people. What the hell? Play the clip, bro.
All right. I'm just dropping the link one more time because I think maybe Chloe or Elizabeth want to call in. Maybe is there anyone in the green room or no?
No, there's no one in the green room. I keep
Cool.
dropping the link, and no one's in the green room yet. There's no one in the green room yet. No.
Okay, cool. All right, let's hit it.
Do it now. So I'm gonna let you say what you think I've said. Then I'm gonna speak.
You said stuff about black girls.
What have I
wearing
said?
Fake weave.
What have I said? What have I actually said?
I just said
what have I said? No, but what did I say?
You said that why do black girls wear fake hair?
And
why we single mothers? You
what?
said.
Did I say to black women? Why black women or women?
Oh, okay.
Did I say black women?
Cool.
Wait, no. If you're gonna pull up something, get receipts. You just accused me. You just accused me of calling up.
Did you hear what that girl said? Oh, all the aggression. He's shouting for no reason. This is the problem, you guys.
You just called a black man.
Don't let women do this.
That he hates black women, and you don't think he should be angry at the fact that you just told him he hates his mom, he hates his sister, he hates his friends, he hates women, he hates his ex, he hates his future wife. What are you dumb? Like, what's wrong with you?
One-way verbal violence. That's what our culture is.
I gotta go.
Hey, Speedy's on.
Yeah. But I'll see y'all sometime soon, man. Invite me in next time again.
Yeah, Speedy, thank you for coming to the live, man. It was a pleasure to have you here, man. Pause,
yeah, man. And manners, respect. Dog, I hope we see each other again.
You too, brother.
Speedy, before you go, bro. Yeah. Hey, I need to come. Pause. We need to do another Christmas special, man, like last year.
Yeah. Let's sort that out now. Then we'll get that sorted.
Christmas Day special, man, like last year.
Tell the people then to follow me on Instagram, Sinner_speed.
Yeah, guys, everyone make sure you follow Sinner_speed, and you make sure you subscribe to the Sinners podcast, the world's most dangerous podcast.
World's most dangerous podcast.
Murderer! But yeah, dude.
Big up, big up Speedy, man. Big up the Sinners podcast, all the Brum, the 0121, all the Brum. Yes. Big up
all right, let's keep going. Let's go.
Let's go.
Black women and dissing black women. I've never once done that in my life. How dare you? Pull up receipts. Pull it up. Get your phone out. Don't you ever accuse me of dissing black women. Pull up receipts. No, because you did. No, these are my.
Why are you yelling?
Sisters, no.
He's aggressive.
No. Yeah, cool.
Pause.
Pull up receipts.
Aggression. This is gaslighting. This is like. You know what this is like? This is like when the young G's are running around with the big Rambos and they're chasing. Like, why are you running? What do you mean? You got a big Rambo in your house. You wanna, but I'm gonna run, man. Someone's shooting at you. Why are you running, bro? Because you're shooting at me. Listen, what do you mean?
Exactly.
Like what? Hey.
Yeah.
Not masculinity.
So I'm gonna go past the part where she has you on the phone. Because
No. Set the record straight then, Chyna. Set the record straight. What did you say then? What did you say?
Hold on, Jazz. If a woman says to me,
I'm listening. Hold on, everyone shush.
Jazz,
what did you say? Put it straight then.
It's not for me to say what I've said. It's for the person to say that, accusing me, and to show me what they said.
No, because I literally can't find my phone. What I'm saying
find
is,
your phone. Don't be making accusations. I've never said nothing about black women.
Rather than get mad.
Guys, to be fair, it's like a third of kids nowadays are born into single mother homes.
But I never spoke about black women.
This is a
I never said nothing about black women.
Why do you think that is? Because of the women.
Yeah, because women make stupid decisions.
But men don't
Everyone makes stupid
men are the
decisions.
ones that
Everyone,
leave it.
everyone makes
Okay.
stupid decisions.
Who's
Flat out.
who you pick who your baby daddy is. So if you got a shitty baby daddy, it's your own fault.
But they might not have been shit before, though.
Literally, men just switch up when you're
let me
nowhere.
let me get this straight. Did your parents like him? Did your friends like him? Really? They all said flying colors. He's so amazing, and then he just switched. Like,
Yeah,
shut
that
up.
might be the case.
That's never the case. You know, it's never
You're
the
telling
case.
me there's not a single case like that in the whole entire world.
There's not a single case
not-
like that
okay, so-
where a guy's gonna fool all of the men in her life. That's gonna fool the father, the brothers, cousins, uncles. There ain't no way.
People lived other lives, though. It's
No
a
way.
bit.
And it's family.
And no matter what they say, if you marry the guy first, it's less of a chance of all this happening. And if you get time to get to know the guy, you see the red flags. But I'll tell you, Chyna, the strategy is get the genes from a Tyrone and a Chad, and then have the guy from the IT department take care of him when you're 35 and you've hit the wall.
Violation.
Yep.
And it's not just women anyway.
Well, then it's your mom's fault, to be honest.
Yeah,
it's your mom's fault.
Let's see the receipts. Let's see the receipts.
Okay. So shout out to Frenchie. She says that Indomitable Lion came out a true Cameroonian. Yeah. Go play it. And listen to what I said. Here's the clip.
Oh wait, do you want to actually listen to it? Because we can do that. That's fine. It's kind of hard to hear though.
Listen. Okay. So
So pretty much what Chyna said was, no men ask women to wear weave. Nobody does. Women wear it for themselves. Okay. And one thing that I don't understand is that you have the whole world emulating black body features, but they don't want to big up their hair enough. Where's the disconnect? Oh, people want black women's bodies. Well, then why can't they put that same enthusiasm towards pushing a black women's hairstyle? But all Chyna said was, I want to know what the hair on my child looks like by seeing the natural hair of a woman, of a black woman. And men have been asking for 20, 30 years, wear your natural hair, wear it long, but wear your natural hair, and women don't care.
And yeah, so yeah, play the next bit. I'm gonna explain to you before I speak about it. I'll just play the next part.
Part of that is a man dissing black women's hair. In actual fact, I'm talking about, I grew up in a household with, I got 3 sisters and my mother, right? I know what it is. So we grew up in those days, they would relax your hair. So my sister had the hair relaxed, destroy the hair. All of my 3 sisters had the hair destroyed. As they grew up older, then they started to, they had their natural hair, right? And I've discussed, and I've witnessed what happened to. Now I've got nieces and nephews. All of their hairs are natural because of what we learned. In those days, we used to use something called Dark and Lovely, and it would destroy your hair. And it absolutely destroyed it. And it comes from that thing where straighter hair is better, right? So I'm speaking from this point. The thing is, right, a lot of black women will say, you know what, it's a protective style. So I'll say, if it's a protective style, then wear something more natural towards your hair, right? They'll say, oh, you know what, I can't wear it to work. So I'll say, you know what, if you go to a place and they don't allow you to work in there, you know what, maybe you shouldn't be working there. Actually, fact, maybe we should build our own. Everything I speak about is empowering the young black girl. What do we say to a young black girl when we say to her, in order for you to go out and be successful, you need to put on European, Chinese, Peruvian, Brazilian. Wait, hold on a second. What do we say when every single day you get up and you have to put off something over your head? If it was strictly protective style, you could use braids, you could use something else. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to take a man that is talking about something serious within the black community, who has nieces, who God willing one day will have daughters, and I'm going to spend time like I spend with my nieces. Everyone see me on social media all the time. I spend with my nieces doing her hair. I've made it into, my niece is actually a model, and she's actually doing really well. She's done commercials already, and this all comes from all the love. So you take something, a black man that cares about his community, who loves his black women, and you try to make it into evil thing. I'm disgusted by you.
All right, Chyna.
Are you done? Are you
There you go.
Facts. Guys, listen to that. I'm disgusted by you. She took a thing that I love black women and black hair and empowering young black women and telling them that actually you're beautiful, you don't need to conform to society, and anywhere that tells you that your hair isn't good enough, don't ever work in there. In actual fact, go and create your own. And I'm the bad guy? and I'm the bad guy. Guys, this is what they will do. This is what they will do. And this is the guy that hates black women? Are you crazy? I love black women so much. I do. And I want... And when someone says something that isn't true, you have to meet it head on. And this is why I'll do, because for me it's such an insult. So when I said that I lost my temper, yes, because don't you ever say I hate my own people. Don't you ever do that. Because I come from black women, I was raised by, but I have 3 sisters and nieces, and I speak about it continuously. I take pride in my uncle, being an uncle, and anyone knows my relationship with my sister will know how very close I am. So to ever go and to pitch that to a man that would ask black women around me that are my friends what I would do for them, how dare you? Like, that's a violation to me.
In China, here's the thing. There's this narrative that, like, black women talk about how powerful they are. And here's the thing. Black women do have power, but it has to be directed in the right thing. Once again, use that power to stop this weave madness. Women have the power. It's like they just choose not to do it. Like black women, especially through popular culture, they can literally, us black people in the West, we've been tasked with determining what's cool. Everything cool starts with us first. But there's certain things that we don't touch, or we don't choose to use our influence on. I have no idea why.
NK says natural hair is harder to look after, and that's also partly why some would rather not deal with it. But healthy lifestyle, such as healthy hair, etc. Yeah, I get that. But when you say harder to look after,
what does that even mean?
Who are you comparing it to? If you're comparing it to white people's and Asian people's, then yes, but it is not harder. It's just the fact that your hair is different. If you have 4C hair type, 4C Afro hair, for example, that is different. And one of the things I say to everybody, every single race of people around the world, no matter what their color is, they have the same hair, apart from black people, like, right? Yeah, you're the only people with this type of hair. Like it makes, I mean, you're actually special. It's not that it's hard. It's the fact that this is your hair, and the styles and the things that you meant to be doing. That's not meant to be doing. And your hair is not the type of hair that you just wake up and 5 minutes in the morning and you go out. No, that's a different type of hair you have. So if you compare it to Asian people's hair or white people's hair, yes, it will take longer to get ready. It's because you have different hair, and it's not a crutch. It's not a crutch. You do not, and the reason why you think it's harder to manage is because you were raised to believe that your hair is harder to manage.
Exactly.
Like, rather than being raised to believe that actually, we can do all these styles. They can't do this. They can't do that. Like, you haven't been raised to believe like actually my hair is special. You've been raised to believe, and that's the difference of what I do with my nieces. She doesn't think her hair is hard to manage because she's not been raised like that. She's been raised the only way that will come in is if you start cutting the hair off as younger, relaxing it, telling them they have to. Yes, they're gonna have the image of my hair is not good enough, just like most people had. But black people's hair is not hard to manage. It's just not European hair.
Yep. I have 2 points. One, black women have been taking care of their hair for thousands of years, and all of a sudden, we're the last 40 years. Oh, it's too hard to manage. Get out of here. Number 2, oh man, I lost my train of thought. Anyway, yeah, but black women. Oh yeah. Even if you see it as work, anything that's worth having takes work. Anything that's precious to get, rewards take work.
Big up NK, because she's saying no, it's because I wasn't used to it. So yeah, you're right. I grew up relaxing my hair a lot, probably every month or so. Had to cut it off and start again to grow naturally. That's cool, because guess what? All of my sisters did the exact same thing. And my sister that lives in South Africa, she's actually like short hair. That's what she does now, isn't it? Yeah. And they had to all cut it off to start again because of all of the destroying.
All the damage.
All the damage, right? Yeah. And no one speaks about this. And to the point where women just wear this wig. It is not healthy to be covering your hair with something every single day. It's not healthy for your hair anyway. And your head, you should be getting light, sunlight. You should be getting something towards you. Like, it's not healthy to be covering your hair. And on top of that, our job as black men is supposed to make you feel whatever society's done, whatever the beauty standard, whatever they've done to make you feel as if you need to do this. our job as black men is to make you feel as if you don't need to do that.
Exactly.
And
When you come around your people, you shouldn't be feeling like that.
Yeah, you shouldn't be feeling like that. If you need to wear it to get through the work, okay, cool. That's the next thing. We'll say, you know what, you're for the field. We all have to sometimes compromise for certain jobs. At least you're making steps. All right. But when you come home, you take that thing off your head because I want to see your hair because that's how you look the most beautiful. And if you do not believe you look the most beautiful in your natural hair, then society has sold to you and told you that you're not good enough. Unless you have, because the thing that on your head does not come out of you natural. And like I said before, they'll say it's a protective style. I'll say, okay, cool. Well, then if you have a protective style closer to your archetype, to your people, right? But why have you got blonde? Why have you got blonde Indian hair? You're not Indian. You are not Indian. You are not Indian. That's not your hair. Why have you got Brazilian? Why have you got Peruvian? Why have you got Chinese mink? Why?
Yep. And you can't be a strong, independent boss, babe, and talk about how strong you are when you have another person's hair on your head. I'm sorry. If you're so strong, well, then you should walk in there with an afro and go conquer with your natural hair on.
Yeah.
That's confidence. That's strong. That's independent. But I just don't understand how we've associated someone else's hair on a woman's head as strong and independent and boss and hot. I don't understand it. No.
Yeah. Elizabeth says my kids have mixed hair and it's very hard to treat. I must have at least 5 different products for both my kids. I love their hair. Like people always think that kids mixed hair is going to be easy. They're going to get the wavy. Nah, man, you get mixed race kids that don't have hair strong like mine, and then it's the same thing. Do you get me? You know what I mean? So, but like I said, that's the point where you need to learn. Like if you're going to have mixed race kids or black kids, you have to understand how to look after their hair, and you can't just send them to school looking. Remember, like looking like Mel B from Scary Spice. How she used to look before she went to America, and they showed her how to look after her hair.
Do you see NK's last comment? 100% true.
And you know what's mad, Chyna? There are some black women that use these Indian, Brazilian hairs and then hate on white women that get braids and calling it cultural appropriation and that. Yeah, I know. But then they're always going to be, then they'll say, oh, listen, they'll say, oh, but they had wigs Egyptians had wigs. I'm like, are you Egyptian? Africa. I'm like, are you Cleopatra? Allow it, man. Listen, here's the thing in it. Look, without going to the thing, black women, you know, there's double standards that they like, and that's one of the double standards. They want to be able to do all that stuff, but they don't want you to have braids, and that's it. But I look at the same thing. I'm like, well, if you want to have blonde, white, they can do it too, and I don't care. And that's what I believe because I don't have a problem with it. Like, you know, I don't have a problem with
Chyna. I had one of my friends who gave up wearing weave. She said she isn't okay. She's black, and she said I don't understand why black women walk around with blonde hair because if you see a black woman with blonde hair, it's all you can look at.
Yeah,
that's like a lot of times you don't even remember what her face looks like because and this was a woman saying this because all you do is look at her blonde fake hair on her head.
Yeah, facts.
Let's see a little more of this clip here.
No, because what you tried to do is you tried to pull out receipts, and I explained to you I never once dissed her. I'm talking about deeper rooted issues. No.
You didn't actually say. You're saying that it's because we're saying that their hair is not that. No, actually, certain workplaces when you do wear your black hair, you get questions. You get people touching your hair.
Can you speak into the mic?
The Crown Act was created in America because of discrimination.
So you know what we do, sister? We build our own.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No.
But it's not as easy though, is it?
It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. Okay, so what we're doing now? What we're doing?
I'm gonna say one thing about this, dude. You never hear black men say anything about this term microaggressions. That's a woman thing, particularly a black woman thing. Guys, we understand that some situations are going to be malicious, some aren't. You know what? As long as you're not within 6 inches of my personal space, or you're not trying to fight me, I don't care. But like this whole Crown Act thing, like if someone is trying to touch your hair, first off, they probably find it fascinating. Just tell them no. But this whole like, oh yeah, but what about all the micro aggressions? That term comes from women thinking that life is going to be fair somehow. It's not. People suck a lot of the time. I can't stand this whole, oh, people try to touch my hair. So what? So you're going to wrap your hair up someone else's hair? No. You know what? You freaking put your big girl panties on and say, "Don't touch my freaking hair." And I'm not changing my hair for anybody, but they don't want to do that because it's too much work.
Doing now, we're doing that thing where I told you we build our own. You said I know it's not easy. It's never easy. That's the problem. It's not supposed to be easy, and because it's hard, you don't want to do it.
And
But
you not say you like black girls' natural hair. You like it when it's curly, when it looks like mixed race girl.
who told you that?
And you never said that. She just said that.
I never
Out of
said
nowhere.
that. She's getting the feelings.
Yep.
Listen, this is a fallacy. This is not true. I'm a black woman.
You're speaking to me. You don't know.
Hello, I'm a black woman, and what you just said there is not true.
Okay, it's not true.
I tell you why.
You have some
Let me tell you why.
Which part is not true? Which
Let
part
me
is not
tell
true?
you why it's not true.
Hey, guys, let her finish.
Let me tell you, I'm 60 years old. Okay, and when I was 8.
She looks like Sade, doesn't she?
Yes, she does.
It's no ordinary
How she
love.
come to you saying that she's 60 years old, you know, looking like black don't crack? Don't you know?
Yep, I know, right?
18, we were wearing weaves and wigs, and we're still wearing them. In fact, we're wearing more. And I know that I would say most, let me not say all, most black men prefer your own hair. They don't like the smell of the weave.
Nope.
They don't like the way the weave takes away your hairline.
Nope.
They don't like the way the weave balds off your head.
Nope.
But deeper than that, because I'm a black woman and I used to wear weave, okay? And I understand what a society that is endemically racist can do to you. So you feel so bad about your own hair, your natural hair, and that point you made about going to work. If you want to have your hair in locks, or you want to have your hair in braids, or you want to plait your hair, it's like it's not good. We used to use what do you call those things? One of those iron combs. Thank you. Burn your hair, burn your scalp so that your hair wouldn't be so frizzy and whatever.
Right, so what are you saying?
No, I'd like to finish.
Okay, you
so
can
the
finish.
point that he made, sometimes as women, we prefer to listen to.
Like, even
What's
just
that?
like, when she's just like, you finished. This is a 60-year-old woman, elder talking, but carry on, innit? Carry on, play it. Play
To
this
our
whole
friends who say, "Oh, your hair looks nice. The wig looks nice. The wig," and then the man's telling you, "I don't like it."
Right, so what you're saying is you're doing everything for a man. So as long as man likes
never
it,
said that.
These women, man, it's like they don't listen. Ah!
But you're saying man doesn't like
No,
that.
no, don't misinterpret
Right,
my
so
words.
literally 2 minutes ago, you said a
No.
man doesn't like when it looks like that.
You-
when
No,
that
she was
happens.
actually responding to the fact that
making-
she said that men actually like, black women's hair being curly. That was what she was responding.
I'm
That
making a
might be
point.
her perception of men she knows.
Of course, she just
So
told. She
it's
just
different.
Jem, she just told a man she doesn't know that I don't like black women with natural hair. Like she literally, and the whole fact.
No, but you just you're taking it out of context.
No,
I literally
you said I like.
spoke on black women's hair.
Yeah, no. First of all, you said I diss black women. Then you said I like curly hair. You don't know what type of hair I like.
I never said you. Why are you making it a personal thing? I never said you.
All right.
But he's saying that you said that he dissed black
And I
women,
didn't,
and he's saying that he didn't.
I
Okay, well, I put up the receipts, and what he said was
It wasn't in a positive light. Put it that way.
But he was saying
It's the way you said it, Chyna. It's your tone.
that he likes the natural
Hold on a
hair. I
second.
don't
Hold
think
on a
that's-
second. Okay. No. That's not even what I said. I said that this actually comes from slavery times. This comes from the field nigger, the house slave. It comes from the. No. You know why? No, because I'm trying to make you understand something where this comes from. Because you have to understand what we're dealing with here. You're battling a black man that is talking about who has sisters, who has nieces that have gone through, who have destroyed their hair, who now are natural, who has gone through that, who now has nieces that his mother and grandmother would never ever do to their hair because they realize the damage is done to them. I'm speaking from that, and when I speak, you speak like I'm dissing women. You speak like I'm hurting women.
But why even speak on black women's hair?
Hold on a second.
Why do you care?
What? Because I'm a black man. Hold on a second. You are not
pause it for a
This is
minute.
like saying
Pause it for a
when
minute.
black women. Okay.
Why, women? You need to stop telling men that we cannot speak on black women's hair. I'm a black man. I can speak on any black issue. Yeah, any black issue I can speak on. In actual fact, I can speak on anything I want. Anything that I'm informed on, I'm educated on. I can speak on it because I'm educated and I research, right? So I can speak on anything. And particularly when black men, are you not gonna have, God willing, black daughters? I just explained that I have sisters and nieces, and you're telling me why I can't speak on it. It's crazy to me. We're not separate. That's like me saying to women, black women, you can't speak on black men. Are you okay? Like, what? Will you not have black sons? Are you not mothers?
And even if you say it, they're gonna do it anyway.
Well, no, I'm just saying. I just wanna show you like how crazy that is to be like, oh, you can't speak on it because you're not a woman. Are you nuts? I'll speak on it. Go run the clip, bro. Run that clip.
Hey, so the crime that's happening with the black kids, the stabbing and what have you not? You can speak on that. Would you ever hear a man say, "Oh, why are you speaking on the black youth? You're in a black youth." Of course, we are not separate. This thing where you try to say, "Why are you?" So what if I have a daughter? I can't speak on black woman's hair.
You just said you want to know what texture hair your daughter's gonna have. Why does that?
It's not. I want to know is why are you? Here's the thing, right?
Why do you
If you're
care
bored,
about that?
if you're bored, you're bored. I love you because you're bored. I don't actually care about hair. I'll prefer a woman bored than having some other woman's hair. That's the thing. And if you want to wear European hair, and it's the thing.
It's not even European.
No,
it's Asian.
Asian.
Okay.
Even are you Asian? Why you want Asian?
Pause that.
This woman's a scumbag. She's talking like your stereotypical American black woman right now. She got this from TikTok. She got this from Instagram. She got this from Sexy Red and Glorilla. This is where she got this from. Bro, this is what us American black men have had to deal with for 40 years, bro.
She said to me, it's Asian. Yeah. Are you Asian?
Oh, yeah.
Let's run this clip. I forgot how good this is. Let's keep it going, man. This is some good clip, though. Let's run this back, man.
Look, it makes that okay. Oh, yeah, it's Asian, bro. China's so blah.
Why do you care?
It's not that I care. You keep this, and this is the thing. See,
I got my natural hair out right now.
See, the thing
So
you
what
keep
you on about?
you keep doing this, right? But you said that I dissed black women, and I didn't. I was talking about.
Well, that's how it was perceived, and other people in this podcast have said that it was said in a negative light, and that is how I took it. So
I
if
agree
you
as
don't
well,
think, if you don't
100%.
think that you was being negative about it, that's fine. And another thing to say, you not say, "Oh, I like
But
natural
why
hair."
is it?
You
Why
like
is it always how you guys feel, but instead of what he said?
Because it doesn't matter.
Like because you guys don't take the
When
actual
he's saying
words
what
that
he
are
feels,
said.
people will interpret it.
No,
in
it's
a
not what I
different
feel.
way.
It's what I said.
No,
You tried to
but
say I
like
dissed
that's why.
black
But
women.
it's not just you guys. It's just like women. It's like we don't take the actual information, like what he said. It's always how it made us
I just
feel.
debunked the information.
Okay,
that he said.
Debunk what? You said I
No,
dissed
you
black
didn't.
women.
Not really.
You said I dissed black women.
We're gonna.
But you said I dissed black women, and I told you to bring up receipts, and you didn't.
Okay.
I did put up.
I want to go. I
Whatever,
want to go
man.
back to the topic.
What a scumbag, dude. What an absolute
All right, there's a
fucking
little. All
scumbag.
right, we need to get the next bit because that's the.
I don't even know what they're teaching in uni now.
Okay,
I don't
sorry,
understand it.
sorry.
Like, honestly.
Oh, was that? Yeah.
Yeah, that was the end of it. So I can't stay on for much longer because I have some. It's Friday night. I got
cool, bro.
other
You
things
can.
I gotta
Bro,
go to.
hey, Doug, we gotta do this. Doug, we gotta do this again, man.
I know, bro. This is fun, right?
No, we gotta do this. No, we're gonna do reaction. We're gonna meet. All right, we're gonna have to do. I think. Hey, Doug, let's do this on Fridays, man. Let's do
Yeah.
this on-
Yeah,
we'll do
I'm down.
We'll do 4 days. I'll do my class 4 days, and then Friday, me and you, we could do some reactions, man. This was cool. I like this, man. This was good. This was
Wait.
good.
I'm trying to find you. So let me get you. Let me stop presenting. But yeah, man. I'm just gonna. You talk your stuff. I'm gonna talk mine. I remember the first time that Chyna was on Pearl's show, man. I knew it from the jump, and all the time that Chyna was coming on that show, I was bigging him up, super chatting and stuff. I knew from the jump that Chyna was that dude, pause. And he's got my full support. And guys, be glad that you're getting on the ground floor right now, because a year from now, 2 years from now, you're gonna have to book time on Chyna's schedule with his secretary.
You don't have to book it with my secretary. Then they're gonna be like, "Turn, I remember when you was less than 10. There was only a few of us in the chat, man, and we was holding you down, man. Now you turn Hollywood." I'll tell them, listen, hit the super chat. Hey guys, listen, guys, if you've been enjoying, it's been a good stream tonight. Support the channel. We want to create more members. I see a lot of names that are in here. Guys, if you've been in here more than 3 times, you are a member. You are a member. Please support the channel so we can do way more. There's a lot of things that we want to do for you. Please make a donation, hit the super chat. It goes towards the channel, and it goes to creating more content and doing other stuff that I'm planning for you. Support our memberships. It starts at $1.99. There's no reason. Everyone's got $1.99, and it's going to create, like I said, there's going to be a lot more of this stuff that we're going to be doing, and I want to keep it down to the membership. I don't want everything to be out for YouTube, because it makes us, we can't just create content for everybody when there's people that really support me. We need to create content for you guys too, and it's not just about Like, I'm all about changing. Like, if I change one person's life, we spoke about Blue Baddie. If I change one person's life, then everything that I'm doing is what I'm meant to do in it. So
And
if you want,
and I was gonna say, when I say, like I told Speedy, the days of men just sitting there and taking it are over. No, not anymore, ladies. You know what? This whole women called stoicism and men not reacting patriarchy. Women have the freedom to express their full set of emotions. Men, we can't fully express ours because we can't be violent. But we're done being silent. We're done. And there's a lot of young men who they respond to passion.
Yeah.
They respond to the fire. So, you know, ladies, if you're getting triggered, odds are there's some young boy watching Chyna somewhere saying, you know what's that guy on about? Let me go check him out, because ultimately the Mandems voice is about the young men coming up and trying to make the young boys and the young men in the 20s and 30s into the kind of men that you ladies want to marry. That's it. Good Mandem means good, well-raised, respectful Mandem leads to husbands and families.
Facts.
And that's what we need more of.
Families, man. We need more husbands. We need more families, man. We need that.
Yep.
And and ultimately, that's what it always comes down to. And anyone that thinks that needing more husbands and more families is a bad thing, you're an enemy of progression. You're an enemy of the states. You're an enemy of your people. And you know, because ultimately everything I do is about that. And I'm not going to, it might be abrasive, it might be the way it is, because it has to be that way, because you guys have had all the other people that try to do it the opposite way. And I'm very comfortable in being my skin, in being myself. Like you saw what was said with Speedy, I just be myself, man. And it just makes it very easy for me to live my life, because I don't say things I don't mean. I don't support things I don't believe in. I don't compromise. I just be myself. If I'm supposed to be this big and not get any bigger, then this is what I'm supposed to be, and I'm happy with that. Like, you know what I mean? But I know that that's not the case. I know that the work is only started, and all the things that I want to do, and all the things that we've just, man, like, I don't know how, we need to count how many lives we've done. I don't know if we've hit 20 lives now, but we've been consistent, you know what I'm trying to say to you. And it starts to, you know, you start understanding kind of what you should be doing. And like I said, you know, it's that's the good thing about YouTube, man. It's growing, and I'm excited. Like, you know, all the live shows that I'm doing, I've got lots. I'm filming a podcast tomorrow. We've got another show filming the Mandems Voice tomorrow, and it's something. There's, you know, I don't want to speak too much about it, but there's I'm getting a lot of opportunities that have stemmed from just, you know, being myself and just speaking. So, you know, like I said, I've learned to take in the internet now. I don't care about what people say. Like, I understand that it's the internet, and you can't, you know, no one's ever gonna like you 100%. But I just want someone to like. I want you to like me or hate me. I need one of the two. I just don't need you to do nothing. Oh, that's my worst nightmare. Nah, mate, please hate me, please. I don't mind. You'll see what happens when they hate me. I go into the menace mode and we get viral clips. So if you want to hate me, please do go into hate mode, because when you do, that's when I deliver my best work. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really is.
That's when the menace comes out.
Yeah, like, when you're being chill with me, because I match energies, in it. So when you're being chill with me, I'm never gonna be like, why would I do that for? I don't do that. I have the calmest conversations. But if you wanna start to whatever, then I'm gonna just match back. And then if you try to turn it up, I'm going to turn it all the way up. And then now
Look at Elizabeth Gomez's last comment.
What's Elizabeth?
You put it on.
Chyna, I appreciate you, because men do need to find their voices. Some women can be a lot to deal with and become aggressive, etc. Yeah, Elizabeth, man, thank you. Like, man, like, I know that there are people that really need me, and the people that, like, you know, yeah, man, I understand. I know I'm here for the right people, and for the people that are supposed to take it in, and the other people, they're gonna get in their feelings, whatever. But I appreciate you guys, man, and that's why I put out this content. So, you know, and that's why I say to the guys, if you really support me, if you appreciate me, then support the channel by hitting the super chat, join the membership. That's the real way. Like, By growing this with people that are actually here. That's the real way, by taking donations, by growing the memberships. That's really the way we're gonna grow, because the more people that join and are in here, ultimately it means that it's the work is working. It literally is working.
And if you want to subscribe to Doug MPA, you can hit that too. I do red pill
Yeah,
content.
subscribe to Doug, man. Guys,
You can subscribe to me too.
Yeah, no. I thought, 100% subscribe to Doug, man. He does Red Bull. Go check out his reaction. Go check out. He does the clinical breakdowns. He does all the clinical breakdowns. So make sure you definitely 100%. It's all about content creators working together. And Doug is definitely someone that is well informed. Definitely well. He's always got the stats. He's always got the stats. He stays with the stats. So, he always
All right,
stays
brother. I gotta log off because I gotta go meet this young little thing. So let me call you later.
This guy's always got a sweet young thing. This is why he don't listen to what you guys are saying. He stays with a young baddie.
You know what? I don't date women over 32, man. There's no point. Once a woman hits 35, she's set in her ways. Most of the time, she's hard-headed, man. I'm telling you, no. But all right, brother.
You're being savage. Doug said, no, I don't do it.
I'm not saying I wouldn't do it, but I prefer women under 32. But all right, brother. I'll talk to you next time.
I'll talk to you next time.
Hey.
Doug said, once you hit the wall, it's over. Doug said, over 32, hits the wall. Yes, Doug MPA. Shout out to Doug MPA. Guys, man, that was really good. Have you guys been liking the reaction videos tonight? Was that good? Was that something different? We did something different tonight. I like that. Shout out to Doug. Shout out to Speedy for pulling it up, man. You know what I mean? Like, Doug's gonna go get himself a little baddie, little young thing. Man, Mazza, that's what I'm saying. This is the male advantage. They hate to see it. Doug's about to go get himself a little sweet young thing. I think I need another tea. Let me go make a tea, man. Guys, give me 5 minutes. We're about to go in. Who wants to join in on the live stream? Next cause. All right, you know what I'm gonna do, guys? I wanna make a quick tea, and then we will go in for another go. It's Friday night. Your boy's going in. We're streaming 2. Man, we might even do 5 hours tonight, man. Because look, it's 3 hours. Look, it's about to be 3 hours. Then in 4 hours, only another hour. But I know you guys are gonna be talking. I don't know. It's Friday night. You know what I want to do? I think I'm gonna do on Christmas, mate. Should I do a 24-hour stream? Not Christmas, because I want to do one with sinners. Should I do a 24-hour stream for New Year's Eve? I don't know. Wait. I always get invited to a New Year's Eve party. Should I do a 24-hour stream on New Year's Eve and I'll bring in people? I might do that, I might go somewhere and do a 24-hour stream and just bring in people on New Year's Eve. A party stream. Should I do that? I might do that. And just stream live and just bring people in. I might just do that, Tea. Okay. She says tea in your little mug. Okay, guys. All right. Okay. Before I go on, hold on. I'm gonna put on the kettle. Hold on a second. Hold on. Alright. I'm gonna put on the kettle. So I'm gonna put on the kettle, and then basically we're gonna have this is what we're doing, right? So Cam said that they keep talking about my mug. She says it's a small mug. I should have a bigger mug. I don't understand why she says it looks small. It looks too small for my hand. She said. So guys, she said she's gonna get me a mug. We got to vote for what I'm gonna get on the mug, on the back of the mug. So we'll take. I don't know. Cam, are we taking donations for a mug? Or are you just gonna get me a mug? So I said I want a Mandems voice mug, but what should I put on the back of the mug? I need to get a caption put on the back of the mug, right? So she said we're gonna do a vote for the mug. So what should I get for my mug? What should I get? What should I get on the mug? Let me see some suggestions. You guys know my catchphrases. You know a lot of the things that I'm saying. So one side is gonna have the Mandems voice logo, and the other side is gonna have a catchphrase. So it's a them problem. No, she said she's gonna buy it. Oh, okay. No, she said she's gonna buy it. She's not raising money for it. I'm gonna buy him a new one. Do you have a PO box? No, like I was thinking about that. I actually have a business address, but that's my other business. So I should probably get a PO box for this, shouldn't I? I should, yeah, because that's for my other business. And yeah, I'm probably because people keep wanting to send me stuff. I can't keep sending stuff to my house. You guys are gonna stalk me. It's crazy. I probably should get one, shouldn't I? Because I've had a few people that want to send me stuff. I might even get one. Then all you guys can send me stuff. Do you want to send me? You guys want to send me stuff? What are you gonna send me? What are you gonna send me? She's gonna buy me a new one. Big up Cam. She's gonna buy me a new one. That's what it means. You ain't my type of people. Did I say that? So basically, Cam's gonna get me a mug and goals and panties. What did I say that? Wait, girls and panties. Why would that? What? Girls and panties? Goals and girls and panties. That's not even something that I would say. That's not one of my catchphrases. I've never said something like that. What? Are you confusing me for someone else? Gal and panties. Who are you confusing me for? Honestly, guys. Right, let me go. Let me leave it. Send him panties. What? Oh, that's crazy. I'm gonna get my PO box though. So I'm gonna get a PO box. You guys can send me stuff. You guys can send me stuff. You guys can send me stuff. You guys can send me stuff to the PO box. But right now, we're trying to figure out what I should get. What should I get? Hey? What should I get on the back of it? She's gonna get it for me. Thank you, Cam. But what am I gonna get at the back? Say it again. I just joined and asked myself, what the heck? You missed so much, man. You missed so much. You missed so much. You missed so much. I don't know what you guys are writing in the chat. You guys are moving a bit brazy still. You missed so much. You're gonna have to watch the stream back, bro. You missed. We were doing reaction videos. We had Speedio, guys. So yeah, let me leave a 5-minute message. I'm gonna go make a hot drink. Let me leave that in there. I think all of Chyna comments should be on that mug and make sure it's a big. That's gonna be a big mug. That's the very big mug. I think that's gonna be a very big mug. I don't think there's gonna be enough for that, to be honest with you. God, that's gonna be a very big mug. But okay, cool. Give me 5 minutes and we'll discuss it. But I've got some suggestions of what I would put on there because I know my caption. This is the thing. I always say that. The thing is, like, this is the thing. Yeah. Yeah. I always say that. Yeah, you decide. Yeah, I'm getting a big one. Not too big. Wait, I'm going to come back to the chat. But she said she's going to get me a big one. Yeah, I'm going to decide because you guys, it's a conversation about mugs and the spiritual meaning behind it. Have your break. Thank you. But, yeah, but I don't know. She told me she needs to get me your tea. I'm going to get my tea. Thank you. But she says she's going to get me a big mug. She said this is too small for me. I don't know. Now she said it, I'm like, oh, it is too small now. I'm looking at it like, I'm like, it should be bigger, shouldn't it? It's not as, like, it's looking quite small. Maybe it's because I'm so big, you know what I'm saying? Pause, you know what I'm saying? But maybe, so, yeah. But yeah. Guys, this is the link. So I'm going to drop the link there. If you want to jump in the chat when I get my tea, when I come back, we can get chatty. We can get chatty. Okay. Okay. I've just started the link and that's going to be back, yeah? That's what we're going to join in. Okay, I'll be back in 5. What I missed? What I missed? So have we decided on what we're gonna say? What we're gonna put in the back of the mug? Have we decided? I got my tea. I got my tea. I got my tea now. I feel good. Right, who's gonna jump on live stream? Let's go. Let's go. Who's gonna jump on live stream? Who's next, guys? Let's take the next caller. Let's go. I got my tea. I got my tea. I'm ready to go. Who's gonna jump on? Who wants to jump on? There's the link. Cam said not today. Cam, when are you gonna jump on, Cam? Every day, not today. Every day, not today. Tonight's the night where you guys we just did the whole reactions. You need to jump on the stream, guys. That's the whole idea of tonight. I'm gonna jump on Instagram as well at the same time. The whole idea of tonight is you jump on the stream. That's the whole idea. You jump on the stream. Yeah, she needs to jump on. Yeah, she needs to jump on. So guys, I just dropped you the link. It's been a good live. We're doing reactions. Shout out to Speedy from Sinners that was down. Shout out to Doug. So we went through some of my greatest hits, some of my greatest videos. We went through some of them today, and it was good, man. Like I think, you know what? We're gonna make that into a regular segment because I think I need to probably speak about a little bit of the videos, some of the things that have gone viral as well. So I think it was quite good that we did that tonight. I think it was quite good that we did that tonight. Yes, shout out to M Dragon, I see you. So guys, we're streaming on YouTube. So it's not currently, so if you want the best angle, you need to hop onto YouTube and you can join the chat. You can join the live stream. And you can get involved. We've had some. It's been a good one. It's been a good one. Friday night, we do 5 shows a week for you here. That's what we do. We aim to do 5 shows a week for you. And you know, we do the whiteboard sessions. Today's not a whiteboard session. Today's just, you know, today was about conversations. So guys, hop on the chat. Yeah, I see you, bro. So hop on the chat. We're gonna be speaking. So guys, don't forget to like the video. It's free and it helps push the content out further. That's what we're asking everybody inside. And you know, we keep it moving. It's been a good live. It's been a good live tonight. Friday night live. Friday night. What's everyone doing tonight? What is everyone doing? Are you outside? What is everyone doing? Are we inside? You're inside with chai. That's what everyone's doing. My plant's been growing. I've been giving it love and attention. See, it's growing nice. Giving it love and attention. Big it up. Guys, if you want to jump on live, you need to jump on YouTube. If you want to jump on live. But I can take questions. Oh God.
The guys have gone. Where are the other guys gone?
Huh?
Where did the other guys go?
What other guys?
Doug and Speedy. That conversation. Did that conversation finish?
Yeah, that's finished. It's gone now. That's gone. That conversation's over. But welcome to the chat. Welcome back.
Thank you very much. Do you know? I just wondered. I know that you're talking about the Mandems voice and everything, but I just wondered. You know, like tomorrow, like it's the whole amnesty thing and the march. Is that something you choose not to talk about on your platform? Yeah. Okay.
What did you want to say? What did you want to say?
Well, I feel like I actually was gonna wear a poppy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was actually gonna wear a poppy because I thought, okay, but I do. But where people are saying, oh no, they shouldn't march, but I think that there should be a march because if anything,
wait, what's going on? Wait, what's happening? Sorry, maybe I missed it.
Well, no, because it's the whole thing because they're marching for Gaza.
Yeah.
And obviously tomorrow, because of the what? Because of
Yeah, because of the war.
Yeah, and so Saturday it's the amnesty march, isn't it? Because it's when the D-Day was for World War.
Oh, this is why I see all the stuff with Tommy Robinson. This is the stuff I see.
Well, actually, no. I mean, I didn't see anything from Tommy Robinson, but there's all this talk about a lot of the EDL stuff was funded by those people over there with the blue and the white flag.
Don't say too much of that. Get my life taken down.
No.
Yeah, keep it to what we know.
We don't want no Wiley. We don't want no Wiley out here. But no. But I just wondered.
What are you asking?
I mean, I just like your views and opinions. Like, do you feel like it's a bad thing for people to do that? Is it disrespectful to do that? Because I know, like some people, they're like, and also I got brought to the attention of an independent black woman running for mayor of London, by the way, which was rather interesting.
Who's that? What's her name?
Wait, her name is Nadine. Wait 1 minute.
Is it Nadine Doris? Not that.
No. She was the Tory MP that never.
Yeah,
that never
was like,
work.
Can't be her. She ain't no new woman.
No. She was no. It's some. This is a new person. Does it?
Hey, guys. if you're in
Does
the
it
green
cut
room,
off?
Mimi,
Does
no,
it
turn on your camera. Turn on your
Does it?
camera in the green room. If you're in the green room waiting to get on live, make sure you turn on your camera, please. Thank
But
you.
do you know actually what I do want to say is like, oh, I've had like I had a long day. I just come back from the library and actually listening to your show. It's a good way to decompress.
Thank you.
Like yeah, like
it's a late night Friday night show with Chyna.
and yeah, it's a nice way to decompress and like just chatting to people in the chat and stuff. You know, it's just it was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna jump in and get involved. Like, gonna jump in and get involved.
It's good that you know you didn't mind getting involved after you know you was called a five or six. Five.
Do you know it's
out of 10. You came in saying.
Do you know what?
Saying that you look like Kim Kardashian, and then they told you you're five.
No. Look. I know. I just said that people have told me like, oh, you look like so and so in this picture, and blah 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 blah, and like you know that's just like all right when I'm out.
Hey, Chloe, turn on your camera. Your camera's off.
Like,
make sure you turn on your camera. I can
when
see
I'm
it.
out, got my hair
turn on your
done,
camera.
makeup and vibes and whatever, which is okay.
Tell us to turn on the camera, Chloe. Turn on your camera, and I'll get you into the chat. You just need to just turn on your camera, and your camera's off. So,
But
if you're in
you
the
know,
green room,
but I think as well though, like it was interesting because
turn on your camera, Chloe. Turn on your camera. Your camera's off. Turn on your camera.
Turn on your camera, girl.
There you go. Welcome to the chat.
Welcome.
Chloe, can you hear me?
It seems like you can't hear us. Oh.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm fine. How are you, all right?
Yeah, I'm good. I've been watching the lives regularly. You're doing your thing, so I really appreciate what you're doing.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you for jumping to the live. So you're seeing the whole thing tonight. So yeah, man, what have you got to bring tonight? What have you got to say?
Well, I mean, the girl, the young lady, the one that was being very combative, really aggressive. I wanted to know if, like, have you seen her since? Have you had a conversation with her since that incident?
No, it's funny.
What happened? Because I feel like I'm a bit lost with that, and no offense, because I was like, what? Because everybody was going in the chat, and I was like, what video?
You just got in there. You must have missed it.
Did it actually happen earlier today in the live?
No. It happened a while ago. You say the story anyway.
No. We were reacting to some of my basically greatest hits, some of my best videos and interactions. So we were just going through it and was playing them on the screen. As it was playing them on the screen as we was doing it, and yeah, like one of the clips was what she's speaking about, and she's just talking about the reaction. So no, I never. You know what? It's funny that it's crazy because someone told me that I had her on my live before when I used to do Instagram lives, but I don't remember her. But when someone reminded me of how rude she was, and I was like, oh yeah, that girl. I was like, oh yeah, I remember that girl. I remember she was rude. But here's the thing. I haven't seen her since, but she went viral, and like you said, like clips like that, you know, it only helps me because you're doing. Sometimes people don't realize what they're doing and how the cameras are on and how it's gonna look. But I know, like everything I do on camera, I know what it's gonna do. If I say something about single mothers or baby mamas, I know exactly the reaction I'm gonna get. So no, but it's like I know the reaction it's gonna get because I know. So I wouldn't say it unless I knew the reaction. A second ago, she was about to say something on the live, and I stopped her from saying it because I know the reaction it will get. Like if I know reaction that something is gonna get, I know essentially what's gonna get in it. So it's like, you know, to have that piece of evidence of pure gaslighting of you know, like it was for me. I was like, wow, I can't believe she actually allowed us to get this on camera.
Well, how many views did it get? If you don't mind me asking.
I feel like I'm really missing out on
Yeah,
what
that's what I don't know. That was on Pearl Show. So that show's got hundreds of thousands of views, probably like 300,000 views. Yeah, probably
Right.
Then it's been clipped into loads of clips, and those have got hundreds of thousands of views, so millions of views altogether. So, and for me, like I'm not playing. I'm like, you know, getting me. I run ads on my stuff, so I was like, yo, for me that's excellent content. Thank you. Because now I'm in the game, like that's the content I need. So I threw that on my finger. She made me money. I don't care. Like
I was gonna say, yeah, I'm sure you profited off of that. Yeah.
100% did. 100%. I got thousands of views off that. That was like, what? Come on, like, I don't. If you want to go viral, then go viral. But it's just gonna be content, and I don't really care about it's. She created that moment, not me. She attacked me. She did verbal. And I just did what I do, and just, you know, and it was an excellent example of what men have to deal with and what men shouldn't have to deal with. And yeah, women not understanding aggression and their rude words, you know. So,
I feel like she's coming from a place of hurt. You know, maybe she's experienced something. She definitely has a complex that is quite obvious just based on some of the things that she was saying. And I feel kind of embarrassed being another black woman, a black woman talking like that. Not saying I'm comparing myself in any way, but you know, people will look at you and sort of put you in the same category as this young lady. I don't share some of the views that she has, you know, displayed in that video.
Look, she's young. I don't have nothing against her.
No, nothing personal.
If I bumped into her tomorrow and she apologized, I would have nothing against her. You know what I mean? It's nothing personal. Like I said, it's a podcast. Whenever I go on podcasts, I leave like I don't look at it like it's real life. Like, you know what I mean? In the sense of I don't. You can say whatever you want to say in your podcast. When I leave from there, I'll go back to my life. Like, you know what I mean? It's not gonna follow me. It's not gonna be.
But I don't think she looked at it in the same way you
No,
did.
she didn't. She came with anger. When she came with, but I've seen you be saying this about. So she's already seen me. So she came with Vim, and that's, you know, she wanted that, you know, she wanted that interaction, and she got what she wanted, and that's the thing. A lot of people see me on social media, and what happens is they'll see clips, and then when they get an opportunity to be with me, like to be on a platform with me, they wanna come at me and they wanna pause, like they wanna.
Like, don't come at me, bro. Like they think it's. No,
Yeah,
but I
they
get, but
do.
it's like they think they're protected. Much like what you were saying earlier about about that other person, like, and what they did. It's like, and it's much like what Doug was saying. Like, we live in a society now where people, like, you forget that you can get a box. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, not like that, but you know, do you know what I mean? Like, people think that disrespect is okay, and
Yeah, look, listen. Here's the thing. They didn't even play you. He didn't even play the end of it. What happened with the end of the clip, man? When I, like, you know what I mean? When I talk, like, when she left, because I think, like, I finished up.
I didn't see it. I'm really annoyed that I actually didn't see it, because I feel
That's what
like
happens when you-
I'm
that's what
I'm giving comment without context.
Yeah,
like, and I might be saying something that's like.
But can I be honest though? I'm just gonna say, like, obviously you don't take it personal, but she probably took it personal, and that's the problem. And that's the problem with women. They are more emotionally driven, more emotionally driven, and that gets you into a lot of trouble. You know, you got to think a bit more logically, but it's difficult being a woman. You're hormonal. There's all sorts of things, but there is a significant group of black women, young black women, that do feel the way that she does feel. Not saying it's valid. You can feel how you want to feel, but whether it's based on fact or not is neither here or there. You need to be able to control yourself and conduct yourself like a lady. You know, there's cameras, and I think she forgot there was cameras watching her that whole time.
Yeah, it's like it's kind of like when people go into Big Brother in those places and they forget that the cameras are on, or Love Island and that. And they think they're doing something and people can see. I'm like, yo, you know the cameras are still there, dog. We can see everything you're doing. They're whispering and that, with the microphones right there, all loud and that. It's like sometimes I think people forget. And you know, like, listen, look, here's the thing, right?
But I feel we living in an entitled culture nowadays. Like, it's the culture. I don't even think necessarily it's just young black girls. I think it's the younger generation walk around with this entitled attitude.
Yeah, it's entitled, but look,
I feel
when you're entitled and you meet someone that doesn't give a F, Now, what does your entitled attitude do? It doesn't do anything.
Yeah, but it's like they think the hype talk and oh yeah, because I've got this and I've got that. Like that's not a pattern for me. Do you know? Like they think, oh, what you're gonna be like, because you see all of this, I can chat 2 couple words and that's gonna make you be like, rah, she's on smoke, or rah, like let me not, because you know what, she's popping right now. Nah, babes. Yeah. We'll shut that down real quick. Flat pack you. We'll flat pack you and return to sender. That sounds really. But
I hope she didn't get any like severe backlash from that. But I can imagine she probably got a lot of. No, I'm not. That's what I'm saying. I'm not wishing bad on anyone. I just hope it wasn't that bad.
The whole clip.
But yeah.
There was clips of.
Can we play it, please, just so I can be a? Or is that just toxic? Is that me being toxic? Because I also don't want her, because I don't want this girl then maybe to see me commenting, and she thinks I'm actually talking in reference to her. I'm talking more about the attitude of things. But I'm actually now
She ain't never gonna comment on me again. Are you alright?
Yeah, but what? See, once curious, you see, it's that fire from the chai.
She won't comment on me again. Never. She walked out because.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, she did.
What is it? Yeah. Have I seen it?
Who hasn't seen it? Who hasn't seen it?
Really? You know what, girl? I'll be up in the library, yo, in my books. Like so. What did I miss? Hold on. No. I feel
no, but I mean, she was mainly talking about. She was mainly talking about like what is the sort of ideal woman that a black man wants, and then she was saying that Chyna doesn't like black women, he doesn't respect black women, this type of thing. She was just going off on one, but I mean, I just saw bits and clips and things. I never saw the whole episode. I don't.
But you know why for me also it's so mad, because I've seen the way he is with his mom and his sisters for like in context for a long time, like respectfully. Do you know what I mean? So I know this man, he knows that black women are his queen. Do you know what I mean? There's no way. I don't know. I need to see the clip.
To be honest with you, that's why I reacted the way I did, because I was like, hold on a second, how dare you? Like, you're right.
Yeah.
And because she did that, I went extra hard pause, because I was like, like you're not gonna ever say that, attach that to my name, are you nuts? I will shut that down instantaneously. Like, you ain't gonna say that. That's like I suppose that's like calling someone racist, and they are not racist, and that hurts them. And if they got lots of black friends and you call stuff, they might go real mad at that and say, how dare you? Like, what we do the right to call me like? And if they go mad, they'll be like, "Raw, that boy ain't racist."
Yeah, it was a cop out. It was a cop out. She did
such a violation.
Because you know what it was. Because you know what it was. You wasn't attracted to the type of woman that she was, and she's expecting the man that you are.
Listen.
What?
Maybe I don't know. Because
Chyna, what was you about to say? She's what?
Guys, one person. Hold on. She started talking about in school she got bullied.
Yeah.
She got bullied in school because of this or whatever. I said, bro, you got no, because she was dark skinned. I said, no, you got bullied because you were ugly. No one bullied you because you were skin. And that's the truth of the matter. Don't come here talking about, in school I got bullied because of no, you got bullied because you was overweight and you was a dead thing and man wasn't picking you. That's what it come down to. Stop trying to say, no one, like, it's the truth of the matter. And then I told her,
okay. But you know what? A lot of young, but you see what as well though? Because my recent report that I'm actually doing a health report on, my chosen topic is obesity. No, is obesity, yeah. And actually looking at it, depending on certain areas and certain demographics, certain kids are more predisposed to being obese. Hold on. I was gonna say being obese and overweight.
What's the percentage?
Oh, babes, I've been like, please, I'm not trying to number crunch right now.
No, but I'm saying, okay, you're saying. Wait, hold on. If you're going to say that, then you have to say the percentage, yeah? But guess what? That percentage is going to be less than 5%, yes? Because that's going to be less than 5%. So we always allow 5% of people for health reasons. So if you're clinically obese due to health reasons, we wouldn't. You're not even in the conversation.
No. But no, what I'm saying though, as a demographic within Enfield, it was actually like 50. 1 minute, I need to actually think now.
There's no way 50% of the kids
I want to get my
in
laptop out now and start going through it.
Well, every other person.
My point is that some people, some people are predisposed to certain things, and when you're at an age when you can't control that, and then you're going through a system where actually you don't know how to change it, because actually you can only come home to the food that your mum's cooking or your dad's cooking or whatever, and so
why are you making excuses?
That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like to me.
I'm not. I'm not making excuses.
How about you don't eat chicken nuggets and chips at McDonald's, you little fatties? How about
because what young people normally do is I see them go to the chicken shop and they will go home and they'll still have dinner. They will still have dinner on top of that. That's crazy.
What are you talking about? These kids ain't fat. These kids are...
No. These kids are these kids are
an unhealthy lifestyle.
Yeah, and it is actually wrong that around every secondary school there's a Greg's, there's a kebab shop, there's a chip shop. It's actually that's actually a whole separate issue.
You're acting like we're walking around a pandemic of fat kids. These kids are skinny, one and taller than us, bro. What are you talking about? These kids are tall and skinny.
Listen, the other day I got off the train and I saw these young boys, and I almost wanted to say to them, what the fuck are you what are you lot eating? Because these boys, and I could see that they were young, like, because I could just tell from their conversation and whatever. I was like, you boys, yeah, I'm just like, you lot look like a basketball team. Like literally, you boys look like a basketball team. But the difference is when we used to go get chicken shop or get our whatever, we were saving our lunch money from during the day. Yeah, like I don't know, but or saving whatever we could to have at the end of the day, not having the free lunch, the free school dinner, then getting snacks. I see these kids in Tesco's in the morning getting like Skittles, this and that, and I just want to say to them, I'm like, you lot are leaving school early to go into Tesco's to get junk food. Like I don't get that. I don't even know how you're allowed to do that in school.
But anyway, like I said, so like,
don't be fat. Hashtag moral of the story: run more. Moral of the story: run more, eat less.
She was a dead thing, and that was it. So we won't.
Is that how you really feel, Chyna? You feel like she's a dead thing?
Well, yeah, of course. Now, to be fair, when she had a bit of a backstory. I was like, oh, damn. I was like,
I need to see this clip. I for real. I need to see this clip.
I'm not gonna lie. When
so you looked, yeah.
She walked past the screen. What am I?
He's a man. He is a man.
And you know what? My brother said to me when I told him, was like, oh, when she walked past, I watched your eyes. I was like, yeah, but I said, yeah, but it doesn't matter if you got a back and still ugly. Like, but you had a back.
Oh God, you're terrible, man.
Yeah, they get me though. I know. They get me. One of them one there still, like a bit of a sticky one. Still.
was that a thingy?
Was that what?
Was that a noise to put into the thing?
Yeah.
What's it? Sound box or whatever it's called. I don't know.
Yeah.
It sounds different when it's on the line.
You sound like a freshie, like you don't understand what's going on. You sound like. She's like, was that a thingy? Was that a thingy? Yes, a soundboard.
Was that a thingy majig?
Yeah, it's a soundboard. Yes. Yeah.
But Chyna,
that's what it is.
Don't you feel though that there is a significant group of black women that do have like serious complexes with their appearance and how that manifests itself into relationships and things of that nature? I feel that is the case.
Yeah, 100%.
And it ruins it for everybody else.
Yeah, but what are they coming at me for?
Because maybe they think that they know that they're not your type. So instead of like they're going against you.
When you go for your type, then or the people that like you, why come at me for? I'm minding my business over here. Listen, people always come over here mad at me for whatever. Do you know how much women spaces are that they talk? listen, women have so many spaces where they can say what they ever want about men and they get supported. You'll never find me in a woman's space in the comments or talking to women saying, you will never find me there, because what am I doing there? Like, it's a woman's space.
It's not your place. No.
No, but it's not my place to be going on there. But you're always going to find women in men's spaces telling men what we want, when all we want to do is, men are speaking, right? And like I said before, this war on masculinity and war on men being able to speak, like, it's crazy, like, and men should not be able to feel. That's why I say women don't care about men's mental health, because part of men's mental health is being able to feel free enough to speak and speak openly about things that we've got going on. But whenever we do, we get shut down and we get told, oh, it's misogyny, patriarchy, blah, 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 blah. So what does that prove? That proves that, men, it's not okay for you to actually have feelings and to speak about stuff. It's never okay. Because once you do, that's what I said. It's virtue signaling that they speak about men's mental health, because they only care about men's mental health on social media. And it's November, it's Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. And like, whenever women speak, like I always say, don't listen to what people say, watch what they do. And women will talk about men's mental health, but then on that same thing, they will go and start trying to shame a man. You have people talk about, oh, they're activists, they're community this, but then you see them on my page, literally just trying to just cuss me all day long, women. But you'll never find me on a woman's page insulting her. It's crazy. But what you will find me is reacting. And whenever I react, they'll be like, oh, you're dissing a woman. Listen, if you're a woman, don't try to get at me. Then if I call you a dead thing, or if I talk about your looks, you're like, oh, you're cussing them. Yes, I will cuss your looks, because I can't do anything else. I cannot do anything else. My hands are tied behind my back. So with my words, I will destroy you. Yes, I will. Because I can't do anything else. If a man did what you did to me, I would check him instantaneously and we would deal with it. Yeah. As a man, what do I have? All I have is my words when I do.
Well, you can't beat her up or anything like that. So no.
And I wouldn't want to. I don't
No. You don't need to. Definitely not.
I think it's quite evident my words are powerful enough, yeah? So I don't need to do anything, but if you want to do that, we can do that all day long. If you want to throw insults at me, I'll throw them back. But guess what? Whenever a woman throws insults, they don't actually hurt. I just think, okay, we want to do... If you're a woman throwing insults, just make sure you have to be 100% natural. Yeah,
I thought when a black woman throws insults at a black man, you said to me that hurts to the core. That you said that to me.
It hurts worse because you're my peep. Because first of all, another reason it hurts worse is because, let's be real, getting cussed out by a black. Hey, listen, your people can cuss you out differently. It's not the same. Like, listen, get cussed out by a Jamaican or African person, you'll know about it. Like, you're gonna feel about it. The way it's gonna penetrate your soul. It's gonna be like raw. Or when someone from your, it's different. Like
someone from your tribe. Someone from your tribe. But if it's an outsider, you'll be like, anyway.
Whatever. But when someone from your own, they know that they know what to say to trigger you. So when she hit man with that, it's like raw. You know what you're doing when you say. As a black woman, you know what you're doing when you say to a black man that he hates his own. You know exactly what you're trying to label him as that, and you know exactly what that means. So I'm gonna take that way more personally, because I'm like, raw, like that's an attack, a personal attack. You know what I'm trying to say to you? Like, I'll take that.
So it did affect you. Did it affect you a little bit, or just because pardon?
It don't affect me now. I said on the show. It drew
on
me
the
out.
show, not now. On the show itself.
Don't ever accuse me of like. If someone said that again, I wouldn't react like that. But it was a knee-jerk reaction. Don't accuse me of that. Don't accuse me of that, because I wouldn't react like that. Like, and especially now I realize this is what people are trying to do, and this is what the reaction that they want.
Trying to draw you out.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
They're trying to cancel. They're trying to cancel the Mandem's voice, bro.
Man, cancel what, man?
They can't. Never. Viva la Chyna.
But you're always showing your guns, though. You're always showing your guns, Chyna. That's what I've noticed in all your videos. I've noticed.
Like, what do you want me to do? You want me to, this is like a girl that's got a big back and she wears trousers. You're like, well, you're showing her back. She's like, listen, what do you want me to hide my back? I got a big back. What do you want me to do? Like,
it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing, and you know it's not. It's not the same thing.
Listen, it is. You're acting like I'm walking around like in a little tee, in a little vest. Like, you get me a wife beater.
You got a wife beater.
Man's fully clothed out here. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. you women be watching the gun. Don't worry about what we're doing over here, B. Don't worry about what we're doing. Furthermore, you should be more the fact that I ain't over here letting it slip. Man's healthy, B. Man's healthy. So I'm saying, keeping it.
Gym gang, yeah.
Huh?
Gym gang.
I mean,
What
you
you
know, we've
saying?
got to try a little bit.
Gym every other day for me. So
We've
no,
got
I hear what you're
yeah.
saying.
Nice. Health is
Yeah.
wealth.
But you know, because you have a platform now, people are listening to you, you have a voice. I do feel like sometimes like certain people are not ready for your comeback. So you don't
Yeah.
want to really be stooping to people's levels as well. Because
I
you
would
know
think,
they can't match you. So it's like not a fair
I would
fight, you
think,
know?
no, sorry, I will stoop to whatever level you take me to. So if you don't want stoop, then leave me alone. Don't ever don't ever start beef with me and then I escalate and then you start telling me, oh, but I wasn't. Nah, bro, leave me alone. Just leave me alone. You don't get once you initiate conflict, you don't get to say how that conflict ends. This is why you shouldn't start beef with people you don't want to
Water. That's a real water.
No, it's true, like.
Well, you shouldn't underestimate people. You shouldn't underestimate people. That's a mistake. But I just feel like sometimes in life, it's better to kind of not in that situation. That was a little bit different. But sometimes you were like, I need to take a step back from this. That person's taking me out of my character. I don't really like where this is going.
Listen, look. I'm never gonna get out of my frame, because you won't. But I'm not gonna let disrespect slide. Never, ever, whatever. So if that means that I have to be taken out of my frame, then I have to be taken out of my frame. Because when it comes to explaining it, just like that clip you saw with the guy that was trying to.
I was gonna say, yeah.
It's that same thing. If I have to, I will. But I don't particularly want to. But don't ever think you're gonna draw me out and think I won't check you. I don't give a damn where we are. Like, and it's just the truth of the matter. Like, I just like.
What was the main issue with that guy? Do you feel like he had he felt intimidated by you, that he's got a complex, or what? Because you said, oh, no, why are you spudding me for, or whatever the case was.
He needs to DNA test these kids. That's his problem, man. It's got nothing to do with me. His problem has nothing to do with me. It has to do with the fact that he allows his wife to sleep with multiple men.
He thought he was a metrosexual, cool, hip guy.
Listen.
And he thought he was thinking like, this is a. Like, you know, I'm moving.
Listen, he went online and he went and said that, and then for the rest of his life, and ever since then, people have been clowning him, trolling him, and basically calling him Adam 22, a cock. Yeah. So
oh my goodness.
No, because he allows his wife to sleep with people, other men. And I just said to him, "Why you've got kids? How do you know those kids are yours? If you let her sleep unprotected."
It's true. No, it is true. It's true. It is true.
It's like that is just, and also what woman, I mean, clearly there are women that are like that, but if you are a wife, the whole thing about being a wife is that you are to one man. Do you know what I mean? So why?
Live whatever life you want to live, but don't get mad at me for saying to you, "Oh,
the facts."
No, because
that's what it was.
How do you know? How do you know if you let your wife have unprotected sex with more? And you do, and you have polygamy. How do you know those kids are yours? You can't know for sure, can you? Because your
this
wife.
World has gone crazy. This world has gone.
Exactly. It's like we're being afraid to say no. Actually, that is not what marriage, husband and wife is. Like, why should we? Yeah, but why should we?
Stop getting mad at me and just DNA test your kids. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, straight up. Straight.
I never that's why he's mad at me. Whenever he's mad at me, I'm like, why are you getting mad? Have you DNA tested your kids yet? You keep talking about me, but have you tested your kids? That's the only thing we need to know right now. Because and until you do that, stop atting me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, go test your kids. Because and he kept saying you're talking about.
Is he married to that person? What did you say? No. That's what. That's a done deal anyway. That's a done deal then. Forget
they
that.
got kids together
Yeah, but that's not serious. That's not what real people do. That's not serious. So that's not.
But it's this new age mentality, like, and there's nothing wrong with wanting to be man and wife, and no, this is our little circle. I don't know what this big issue is that people are like, okay, maybe
They want to
if
be
you
here,
want
there, and everywhere.
yeah, like and to be seen and to be seen as, oh, I'm fluid. What's
No,
fluid? Like do
no.
you know what I mean? It's like no. Like no, I'm his wife. He's my husband. I cook for him. He whatever. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like I don't know where that whole concept of that has disappeared to, where it's shameful or it's not an achievement to have that. Like to have a man hold you in that position, and or to be held in that position by a man who, like, it was so like my cousin got down on one knee and proposed to his baby mum. Yeah. And you know, they've been together for 10 years, and you know, he made that commitment, and the way he done it, and even down to the way my mum was like, you know, to have someone get down on their knee and make that proposal for you. Come on, that as a woman, that is one of the things that we want.
You
I mean,
aspire to have, yeah,
do you
100%.
understand what I'm saying? So all of this flim flam, fluffy,
I don't know. I mean, I
it's
feel like you got to stand for something, or otherwise you fall for anything. You've got to
yeah,
have standards.
100%.
You've got to, you know, just because other people are doing certain things, people's lives are different. You can't be. I feel like people are constantly comparing themselves to other people, which is
Yeah,
wrong. You got to stay in your own lane and focus on what it is that
yeah,
you're doing and be realistic. A lot of men say,
yeah.
oh yeah, they want to have multiple partners, but you don't have the stamina nor the resources to do that in the first place. You deal with what you can handle. That's it.
Yeah,
That's it. You're not ready for what that comes with. And for me personally, I'm not interested in sharing anybody. We're not doing that here. We're not
yeah,
doing that.
like you know,
No.
we're not like some of
You know
you.
the polygamy thing.
Certain man think they're sheikhs with a harem, bro. You ain't no sheikh. You ain't got no camels. You ain't got no oil. You
Man said,
definitely ain't. Like, listen, yeah, you ain't on that level, bro. Like, you
yeah, but
can't be coming
you
with
don't
that.
need that. You don't
No,
need that, man.
what you think? You think say, oh yeah, like what that you're doing a multi pass on the Netflix. Like, what's that? Like, give me a couple give me a couple camels. Like, no, but no, not. It's
The
just
people don't place any value on relationships anymore. Like relationships
and
are not built to last. That's why most of them don't make it to marriage. And it's really, really, really sad that that's what this world
yeah,
has come to. Unfortunately, I
definitely.
feel like my generation is the last sort of half decent
Yeah.
generation, but the generation below, they're absolutely
Everything,
gone. They're mad.
everything's ruined now. Don't worry, everything's ruined.
Yeah,
Don't say that.
and like Janice like finally, like yeah, it's all done and dusted. You know, a part of me just feels like unless you had your like childhood sweetheart,
Nah, yeah, it's done.
as in for our generation, unless you had your childhood sweetheart, because you know those are the kind of people that you meet now when they say, oh, we've been married for.
2012 was the last time you could get a decent woman. Now it's just outside. Like 2012 was the last
Why
time.
2012, Chyna? Why 2012? What was
Yeah,
so?
why is that so significant for you? Why is that so significant for you?
No, the world changed, guys. After 2012, like that's
Like, what happened? What was the significant event that happened?
Look what has the world?
What hasn't happened?
No,
Look at the
it's
lot.
true. No, it's true. Like, I'm just saying what was
No,
like
I'm
what
saying to
because
you
was there a big,
no,
is that when
there's been
Tinder
a
first
shift.
came out?
No, it's a generational shift because that's a decade, yeah. But it's also in policy, also in culture, and also in agenda. So in agendas, yeah. So it's like people's mindset shifted. No, I'm just talking about people's mindset has shifted in the 10 years. So a lot like, you know, like feminism, a lot of the ideas of what women would have been doing those days, and where a lot of things will have been spending the last 10 years outside getting run through by Chad, Tyrone and Jerome. Like so essentially, yes, that's gonna be a big fact. That's gonna have a big factor to play in what is going on now.
I blame Kim Kardashian and that blood.
Kim Kardashian doing
I blame Kim K because it all went sideways after her and her bloody selfies, didn't it?
Well, you know, I mean,
It did. It did.
that's
Girls,
what
girls thought, oh, you know what? I just need to do a sex video with a hot black boy, and then you know,
I know.
that's it.
But America's partly to blame for that, as far as I'm concerned. You know what I mean? And you know, but yeah, no, I just feel like
We
the
just have to
generation.
hold on to our morals and not be afraid of having them. That's it.
Yeah, no, you got to stand for something. There's certain, like, people can't come to me and say certain things. I'll be just like, that's got nothing to do with me. That is not even something I would even think of doing. Like, just because, oh, it's like popular or it's been made to be normalized. I don't care what's normal outside. I have to stick what works for me, and I have a moral compass. A lot of people, they just don't care anymore. They just do anything. They don't think
Yeah.
about consequences and the bigger long-term picture.
Yeah. All right, guys.
All right.
The guys are going to be calling it a night now. I'm going to be ending the live stream because we've been going in, and I'm shooting a podcast tomorrow. So you know, your boys it's got.
All right,
I
let you go.
would have
See
loved
you.
to. I would have loved to have been in attendance.
You would have
I
loved
would
to
have
be
loved to have been. I would have loved to have been in attendance, but I can't. I can't make it. This year.
Don't worry, we'll get you another show. I'll give you I'll let you know before we shoot.
Yeah. Because I need a bit of
notice. We normally shoot on Sundays, to be fair, but I'm shooting in a different studio tomorrow, and we're shooting.
Oh, it's gonna be nice. It's nice there though. It's a nice little spot there where you're gonna go.
Yes.
Yeah, it's nice there.
Oh, did you check it out or?
Yeah, that's where the cool cats hang out.
Yeah, I mean, I go wherever I need to go. But yeah, that's where we're gonna be shooting tomorrow. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good scene. It's gonna be
Well, you know what? I may just come there at the time because I can still just make my way. I may not make a feature, but I might just.
No, you can probably we might be to feature in if it's not too late. We might be to feature in. Yeah. If you get there around, if you get there, I might be to get you jump in and just get you. Yeah, it should be right.
Yeah, because from Chelsea, I'm going to be in Chelsea. So from Chelsea to there, it's a bit of a pugs on public transport. Big up TFL, you know. Let's monetize that.
Yeah. All right.
Mayor of London, like we're supporting the.
Lovely. Thanks for joining the live.
All
Thank
right,
you very much.
thank you.
Yeah.
Good night.
No worries.
Bye.
Okay. Guys, thank you very much to everyone that joined my live this evening. Shout out to Doug MPA for hosting and for doing the reaction videos. Thanks to Speedy from Sinners. He definitely came through today and we went through some of my greatest hits videos. It's good to speak to lots of people. Shout out to Candace and shout out to Chloe for coming inside as well. Pause when I say all of that stuff. Guys, Monday we're going to be back to regular proceedings. We're going to have the whiteboard out and we're going to be doing a whiteboard session. Just like I said tomorrow, I'm going to shoot another podcast, Mandems Voice, and we're doing some exciting stuff that I can't tell you too much about, but it's going to be really good tomorrow. So yeah, when it does, I'll let you know. Please like the video. It's the #1 metric that YouTube uses, and it pushes out the content a lot further and helps the algorithm. So we appreciate that, guys. If you want to support the channel, it's quite easy. You just hit the dollar sign, and you can send a super chat donation wherever you feel you want to donate to the channel. That's perfectly fine. We have 3 separate tiers of membership. And that gets you into the membership area where we're going to do lots of things where we're not going to be doing on social media, and it's quite simple. I think from the price of a cup of coffee you can join the membership. That's cool, guys. Turn on your notification bells so you're first in to see when we drop all the latest content, and keep dropping comments and sharing it because you know. But yeah, man, all the videos are going to be, once the live is over, it's going to be on YouTube. So if you missed the first half and you want to go back and look at some of the videos that we went through on the live, then that's all you need to go and do that. My name is Chyna. I am the Mandems Voice, and we out.